Oh, my God, guys. Hello.
Hi.
Oh, it's Tuesday, and we are coming at you. The whole show's together. Thank God Scott's here. Rafe's here.
Amen.
Learn's here.
So, kind of, yeah.
What?
I'm like half in and half
Why?
out. I don't know. It's Tuesday. It's crap. I mean,
So?
all right. And Moon's here. I
Moon's
took a phone
here.
call yesterday. One of my buddies called me who listens to the show religiously, and he goes, "When is Moon coming back?" The whole point of the phone call yesterday was, "Hey, when is
Well, he
Moon
was supposed
coming
to be
back?"
back yesterday.
All right.
You got stuck in Germany?
I was stuck in Germany.
Well,
Not,
so let
not
me ask you.
planned.
So you were... Goldfinger had a couple shows out in England.
Yeah, we had Slam Dunk Fest. The thing is huge. It's like 30 or 40,000 people. They do it just outside of London, and then there's always a Leeds show. So London and Leeds.
Hang on one second. There's a mysterious substance on the...
What do you mean?
What is that?
What'd you spill?
What?
No, I mean,
Obviously,
is-
it wasn't. I'm back, and I'm.
there's something on the board of a mysterious substance. What is that? Don't touch it.
Whoa,
did
is that
sneeze.
is that a
This is
fuzzy?
asbestos. Do we have asbestos in
We
the
have
studio?
asbestos? What is this? A ceiling
Oh,
falling?
God.
Maybe that's a French
What
fuzzy
is
I
that?
brought back.
Wash your hands.
That's like a big nose hair.
Is that? I don't think Donnie was here yesterday. It's not my nose hair. I trim.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
buddy.
trim my nose hair.
So do I.
I got the buzzer.
Do you have one of those things that's like a little cylinder and it goes up? And I need to get one of
Yeah.
those. I just do the little snips with
You
the
have
itty bitty.
nose hairs?
Yeah, man.
Women get nose
What?
hairs?
Of course,
I
dude,
know.
and they poo too.
I didn't know
We're
that.
humans
I know.
too,
Both.
dude.
Yeah, both.
What?
Women get long nose hairs?
Sometimes, yeah. I got Italian blood. Sometimes I
You
got
have a
like.
hairy back?
Not that I like to talk about. Can you imagine if I did? Hello.
It's an Italian thing.
It's my
That's
cave.
the one thing you
It's an
won't talk
Italian
about.
thing.
Yeah, that's the Italian side I don't talk about.
It's
Do
an
those,
Italian
those
thing.
little nose things that you stick up in there, do they ever get the like this
No.
Corner?
front, this front cave? Never.
The hook,
Yeah,
The
this,
hook?
this front.
the cul-de-sac. No
Yeah, but
way,
I get
dude.
in there. I like.
it's untouchable.
I grind in there.
Did you ever like cut your septum or anything?
No.
Okay, great. I need
No,
to
I
get
got a
one
pretty.
of those.
I bought a new one.
Oh, bring it in. Let me try it.
No.
Also, we're supposed to have nose hair to filter things. Like,
Sure,
we
but
shouldn't
it's ugly.
have. Sure.
Now I'm like very and it's because of Moon, by the way.
What?
You called me out once for having a nose hair sticking out.
Oh,
We were
it
doing a
was.
meet and greet.
It would have poked you in the eye had I not said something.
Had you not?
No, it had
trimmed?
blended into my.
No, it didn't.
Into my.
No,
Mustache.
I wouldn't
There
have-
was one rogue nose hair.
Yeah, and that's what every single
And
person
we were
meeting
doing
you
like
would
a
have seen.
2-hour meet and greet. You
got
could have just said tuck
thick-ass
it in or go to the
Italian hair,
bathroom.
though.
But you called it out. Never forget.
What?
And now I bought it's like a gas powered.
That was your,
Oh,
that's your
man.
911.
Never forget.
No, Rafe, 9/11 was my 9/11.
Are you talking about?
911's your second 911. Your first 911
Had
is
a
when he
lot of
called out your-
terrorism.
Are you talking about Point Fest 3 years ago?
No, we were at Hot Shots, I think.
Oh, okay. That must have been something else I called you.
That's what this tattoo that says "Never Forget" means.
With the Twin Towers.
No, it's a nose with one hair coming out. Never forget.
No, it's your nostrils with the Twin Towers coming out of each
That's it.
nostril.
Oh man.
That's it. No, I got like a nice Norelco. I think it's Norelco. Good company. Good company.
Oh yeah.
Paid endorsement, right
It takes a AA battery.
Handheld, no cord.
How? I would think it'd be
You got to
handheld.
get the one that has the one that's
Just
just
trying
a
to
little
fit in.
knob that spins inside. Garbage.
Right. I have like it's like an outer blade almost.
Yeah, you got to get one that almost looks like you're taking a risk putting it in there.
The comb blade, right? It's
Yeah.
on the
Yeah,
side.
yeah.
But again, that still can't get up in this
Dude.
zone.
You know what you need is one of those micro. What are they called? Learn, help me out.
Micro abrasion, microderming, what is it? Microderm,
The
right?
ladies do it. The ladies use it to peel a layer of
Microderm
skin.
abrasion. Yes.
That's just a blade, isn't it?
When
yeah.
we get our
You gotta
periods,
be
our skin
careful.
peels off, so this
Oh,
helps
this is what
us
I have. It's a Con Air.
scrape it off.
Oh, and here you are thinking you're driving a
No, but look at that
Norelco.
blade though. See, it's like the.
Oh,
it's
see?
not. It's not. There's no cone.
That's what
Rafe,
he was
see?
talking about.
There's no cone.
No cone. It's just a.
That sucks. That one sucks.
What do you mean it sucks?
Yeah, you're just jamming hairs into a
This
a
works good.
cylinder.
Let me see it.
You could hear it when it grabs a hair.
That
Sounds like a sex
That's
toy.
a little speaker.
It is a nose trimmer and sex toy.
Okay.
What other one is it? Look,
There's a blade on the
this
side.
is a 360-degree beveled metal blade for close, pain-free trimming.
No, it's a blade on the side. It's a comb blade on the side, not a cone.
Yeah.
That's a Con Air brand.
This is Con Air.
Don't you wish that so badly they would do like a Nick Cage team up for Con Air? For men, like that's
have to.
I mean, I'm sure anybody can use that, but for male products specifically.
I had that one.
That's
I
what
don't
I
like
got.
that one.
Let me see that
'Cause it
one.
can't
That one
get in
gets
the
up in
cab.
your
Yeah.
business, dude.
I had that one.
It can get the firewall. It can get both firewalls.
Yeah.
It can't get the zone.
It's got all the attachments where you can get in there and really just.
Is that when you can also do your eyebrows?
Yeah, but you can really get in there and punish your nose hair. You can really get in there and punish your nostril. You want to.
The chat is saying the Panasonic Premium. That's the.
Oh yeah,
That is the way.
The Panasonic. All right, this one's working great, but when you hear it grab a hair and it's like almost like a garbage disposal, work is being done.
Yeah, but I think I think it's fake, dude.
Me too.
It's fake.
It's Fisher Price
I think
business.
it's maxing out the sound. So
I
you
do
think
too,
it's-
man. Because I'll be in there and I'll be like, nothing changed. It makes that noise. I think it's like when it touches the sides, it's almost like when you play the game Operation. It's just made.
Yeah.
It's just
we're
buzzing.
touching the side of something. Buzz, buzz.
It's a
Buzz,
speaker.
buzz, buzz. And they're like, oh, this thing's awesome. And
horse
then
crap.
you still got crap hanging out of your nose when you leave the house. I wax, and I'll tell you what, I don't do it all the time, but every once in a while, if I got to really get in the nooks and they're pissing me off, I'll take
with the stick.
I'll put the stick up in there,
That's
put the little nose
hurtful.
tampons in, wait
At home?
about 10 minutes, and then
Rip out.
you got to be committed because if you don't rip hard, it's going to be the worst day of your
yeah.
life. And somehow that hurts less. I saw my uncle pluck his one time, and I'm like,
I pluck.
that's like torture.
Well,
Oh, you start crying. You're like a single tear.
once. Yeah, but it's one tier and then it's over.
Have you done the wax with the
No,
sticks?
never done it.
Oh, dude, that is.
You didn't do that at the bachelor party?
I did at your bachelor
Yeah.
party.
That's what I love watching Queer Eye because they'll do like men's ears, nose, like they'll wax his entire head.
I saw a werewolf in the airport. I saw a guy. Dude, I mean, I felt like such a jerk, but I was pointing him out to everybody. I was like, did you see this guy's ears? I mean, he had black hair all the way down the rim, not the outside. The outside ridge, yes, but I'm talking down the rim of the inner ear, and it was like, I mean, it looked like it was coming from his head and just coming down like nice silky like window shades or something. It was crazy.
Was
Wow.
it almost like it's ooh wow, that's crazy, but almost beautiful in a way.
It was so silky and soft looking that it looked like a woolly worm was living on this guy's
It's
ears.
so gross, but it's
What color was
beautiful.
it? Is it done raining?
It was.
How many rings did it have?
Yeah, is it going to be early winter?
You know what I'm talking about? The woolly worms without the brown stripe.
Yeah.
It was just full woolly worm on this guy's
All right.
ears.
Well, anyway,
Couldn't
so
see it.
Goldfinger played a couple shows
Yes.
in England,
in England.
right? And
Yeah.
then was your whole family out with you for the
No,
England
just
shows?
Mallory and two of the kids. They did not come to the shows because the shows, like, nobody. They've seen me play a million times. They don't want to see that, and it's not about not seeing it because the shows are incredible. We played in front of 30,000 for both.
Sure.
But it's the train rides and it's all the dragon gear across the country and all that. They don't want to be a part of that. So they flew out the day after and met me in London. And we had 3 full days in London. And then we took the Channel train to Paris. And then we spent 3 days in Paris. And then we were supposed to fly back from Paris. But we decided to save the $1,000 and have like 3 or 4 layovers, right? Like we're going to hop around all over the place. And it was Paris to
What?
Frankfurt, which by the way
Well, I
has.
guess it's saving $1,000. Is it really saving $1,000?
It was $1,000. It was $1,100 cheaper to take the 2 stops, as opposed to 1 stop or finding some sort of direct thing.
Man,
and
you're
waiting.
leaving a lot of things to chance.
Well,
and then you got bitten in the ass.
Yeah, not usually. But I think the German airports they run by different rules. So we were supposed to go from Paris to Frankfurt, Frankfurt to Boston, Boston to St. Louis. The Frankfurt layover was supposed to be about 2 hours. Boston was about 4 hours, 4.5 hours. And that's the one you usually got to have all the time for because you're clearing customs, you're doing the immigration, doing all
Sure.
that crap. And you think when you get to Germany, it's going to be pretty quick because you don't have to go through immigration because I'm not coming into Germany. I'm coming from an international France flight and I'm going on a USA international flight. You would assume it's the same terminal. And man, dude, like, I mean, I have so many stories, but we left Paris, which, by the way, I was super bummed on having to go out of Charles de Gaulle because that airport is just the crummiest piece of crap. for
Really?
international? Yes, but not anymore.
Oh.
And
Duh.
It's
Everybody knows that.
and it's because I forgot they had the
I got a
Olympics.
Shake Shack.
No, well, they do have a Shake Shack now.
Do they? At Charles de Gaulle?
Shake Shack is everywhere.
Not messing around, dude.
They run the
They
planet.
heard what Lambert was up to, and they're like, "Whoa,
We need a
let's raise the bar."
We need a Hudson News and
Yeah.
a Shake Shack.
Charles de Gaulle was the Lambert of Europe until they had the Olympics. They totally changed everything, and they changed the train. The Paris trains were much nicer than they were last time. Still not as nice as the tube in London, but whatever. Anyway, so we get to the airport. We're super early. We're sitting there. It's the morning. We did not sleep the night before, and I'll get into that later. But we get there, and they put us on a plane. They put us on a bus, and they put us on a plane. And then the captain comes over, full French. I am sorry, but this is not what I want. I know it is not what you want.
You know, that everybody goes, oh,
But
let's get off the plane.
there is a storm in Germany, and we are going to have to wait just a little bit, maybe an hour, or
So
maybe an hour.
deplane or wait on the plane?
Wait on the plane.
Ugh.
Yay.
Now, by the way, I forgot to mention, Europe, this particular part of Europe, had a heat wave for the entire week that we were there. And I'm talking mid-90s, upper 90s, like oppressive heat. People were dying. I don't know if it made news here, but it
No.
was news over there. People had died.
We don't have
and-
stuff going on here. We don't need to know what's going on.
Okay,
in
so
Europe.
it was on the news. People were dying in London. They were dying in Paris. They were dying all over the place because they don't have air conditioning
Yeah.
over there. Because typically they don't need it all that much.
What's crazy is, we're going to Paris in a couple weeks, and like when we're looking for our Airbnbs, they said you got to make sure that
Make sure
that it's got an AC. It's got to be listed AC because it's not standard.
Yeah.
Our Airbnb did, and even that, it's hardly air conditioning because all these buildings are ancient, dude. They don't
Is
have.
it a wall? Is it a window unit?
It's all walls. It's all wall stuff. Because
like a window unit.
Uh-oh.
the buildings are old and they're stone, so you can't
As long
put
as
in
it's-
central air.
As long as the window unit's close to where you sleep. It's got to be blowing close to where you sleep.
Yeah. No. Yes.
It's usually not window units because those windows are a few hundred years old as well, and they don't want to put a bunch
Right.
of window units. So they're
That's
like these
nothing
weird
like-
wall things.
There's nothing like coming out of off the hot street and into a room that is just window unit cooled.
Yeah.
It's a freezer.
Putting a blanket over the window unit and just being in the little
yeah.
cold cave.
Yeah. Central air could suck it.
No, I'm not ready to say all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really
I lived that
have
window unit life for about 10 years where we had 3 down the side of the building that they can only do so much once it gets like 110.
Yeah.
They couldn't keep up.
It was crazy hot, dude, and none of the restaurants have air. So
Well,
we're
and
just
also
sweating
The
when we're
odds
eating.
that this many people from this show are going to be in Paris this close together.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah.
That's bizarre.
Well,
Like
and,
a
and
man.
European hygiene standards aren't.
Oh,
aren't
dude,
the
people
same,
smell
aren't the
so
same
bad.
as hygiene standards here in the States.
People smelled so bad, especially on these planes.
Yeah, lay deodorant is not really a thing.
Lay-
Deodorant.
lay-
Not
lay
deodorant.
what? Lay what?
We do deodorant.
Oh,
They
God.
actually have like stink sticks they put on. They're
Yeah.
like- they only do deodorant that smells like BO.
Yeah, it's American repellent. It's
Yeah,
great.
it was gnarly. So Le Pilot comes back on, and we're on the plane for about an hour in the heat. And he's like, I have unfortunate news. Again, I don't like this. I don't want this. I know you don't want this. But we may be here for another 20 minutes or another hour.
Okay.
He goes,
20
"There-"
minutes to an hour.
He goes, there are 65 of you that have connections. You may not make
You
it.
will miss them.
You may not make it.
You will miss them.
And we are sorry. But there is really nothing we can do.
We will offer free baguette.
Nice.
We will go when we can. Thank you. He's like this. By the way, it had nothing to do with France. Had
Do
nothing
they
to
have
do
a
with.
baguette claim?
Yes.
France.
You could go and claim your baguette at Carousel too.
Baguette claim.
Carol sells
It's got a little
too.
tag on it with your name as a little. It's just a bread roller that comes around. That's how they make you feel better.
We will give you 2 croissants and you will be fine. So they said it was Germany. They had a storm there, and they won't allow you to land. I guess it's easier to take off in the
Right.
storm than it is to land. So they said, "Oh, when we get a gate, when we get a clearing, we'll leave because we don't." Because the guy goes, "I don't want to fly around in circles all day with you here, so we will so we will just sit here." So we sat there for 2 hours, and we land, and we've got time, and we see that our flight has been delayed by 10 minutes. So the gate, is supposed to close 20 minutes before. If we get there in 10 minutes or under, we're going to make this flight. And there's a lot of people going to Boston.
Yeah.
A lot, and they all got the Boston accent too, so they're all pissy.
Right. Yeah.
And
Gotta get to the ad.
I seen this dude. I don't know where he's from. I hope he's not listening. He was in the French airport, and his wife like handed him this piece of sushi or something. And he dropped it, and he was so pissed. He was such an a-hole to her, and like the whole time he was like yelling at her, and he was huffing and puffing. This is in the French airport, so we haven't even like left yet. And he was just like, "Oh, look at this guy! Like what a turd this guy is, right?" So then we get to Germany.
Fan?
I don't know, dude.
I was waiting for you to He's like, hey, love the show. Listen to it right now.
Oh, God, I hope not. So we get to Frankfurt, and we're running. And we run to a line that's 45 minutes long.
You're not gonna make your connection.
What is this line? What is this line? It's German immigration. And by the way, Germany is like on most things, they are top of the line, tech savvy, forward. They are awesome. Their immigration system is the dumbest, slowest, just worst thing I've ever seen. And these people were all a-holes. Every one of them. The officers, everybody like trying to corral thousands of people in the lines.
Well, Germans are known for their sensibilities.
Wow.
They are known for being able to corral a lot of people and get them onto
They had people
onto a transportation device. Get out of here.
They had people in a lot of lines.
All I'm seeing is Kristen Wiig, welcome to Germany.
And I love Germany. I love Germany. I can't say enough great things about them, but this was not the trip for them. So then we get through immigration, and like, why am I going through immigration? So anyway, so that takes up so much time that then we're sprinting and we got to go across another terminal, and we get down to the place where they put you on a bus to take you to the plane, and the guy goes, Boston? And I go, yeah, we make it? And he goes, no, gate's closed.
Oh.
And we're like, what do you mean? It's not even taken off for another 25 minutes. He goes, yeah, well, if you had gotten here 2 minutes before, and I was, in like an accident, and I was like, you closed the gate 2 minutes ago? There's 65 of us coming. And he goes, well, if you didn't get here late. And I go, oh. And then I'm like, you dropped me off here late. And like I'm not having it at this point.
Well,
and now that guy that you said was an a-hole's looking at you like, what is this guy?
No,
he
he's
always let somebody else in that
he's-
situation be the bad guy. I don't want a chance being put on a no-fly list.
Dude, well, so I'm trying to calm myself down. I was like, it was one of those like, don't talk to me like that, man. It's like, you dropped me off here late. I go, so what am I supposed to do? Can you rebook me? And he goes, I can do nothing here. And I was like, well, who can? Where am I supposed to go? And he goes, you have to go all the way to ticketing. You have to leave the terminal, go to the other terminal, go to ticketing, go to Condor Airlines, by the way. Condor Airlines.
Shout out.
It's a German one. And you have to go wait in line and get rebooked. And I was like, where's that? And he goes, oh, it's another terminal.
It's in Belgium.
This was a half an hour run. So we ran for half an hour because we're trying to beat all the people that we know are about to get the same news over there. We get over there, and there's a line, and I go to one place, another place, and like, no, we can't help you. So we wait in line to find out that they can't help you. It's this one line. And the guy, we asked, like, hey, how long do you think this line is? He goes, 4 or 5 hours.
Oh.
And we're like, what? There's one person
Is there a fast
working.
pass option?
Yeah.
Can
So then we're waiting in that line. Then we hear, and if I go on, this story is going to take too long. There was 4 different times where we moved lines because suddenly somebody would come out and say, guys, this isn't the right line. This is the line for hotel vouchers to get a hotel if you're stuck here overnight. You actually need to be in this line. And then we get in that line and go up to a person. So all 4 of us were separating to go into different lines to make sure that we had it covered.
Yeah, we do that too.
Yeah.
That's a good strategy.
Yeah.
Do you intend to do that? Mm-hmm. So go into different lines and see which ones it's going to go quicker.
We're going
We do that
back
with like
and
getting
forth.
into venues a lot.
Oh my God, we're going back and forth. We've been here now for probably 3 hours in different lines with the immigration and everything. And here comes Mr. Yell at his wife. And Mr. Yell at his wife, I guess, had waited in another line, and he comes out screaming. He goes, you mean to tell me this isn't the right line? There's no communication here? This is the worst experience. And he's going off. Then this German guy comes by, and he goes, oh, no, I'm stuck in the... He said some really funny expletives in this German accent. He's like, I'm stuck in the worst city in Germany. I hate this place. Frankfurt
Oh, making fun of the guy?
No, so he's losing it in German accent over here. An American guy is losing it. Then he jumps the line and goes in the face of this old lady who is running one of the ticket counters and starts screaming. And she's screaming back, dude. This broad could beat up anybody, dude. She is big and burly and just waiting to swing. And this
Big German woman?
Yeah, dude, she was amazing.
Right on.
And this guy is screaming in her face saying, I want to see a manager. He actually said, I want to see a manager. Like he's at a Starbucks and got a bad coffee.
How old is this person?
I'm going to say he's 47.
Okay.
He had it. Traveling will break people.
Dude, he's breaking at this point. He's screaming about a manager, and they're all like saying like this isn't the place to help you. Like no one is helping anybody.
Traveling will break people. I mean, you take it can be the calmest person in the world.
So then some people are cheering for him. And I'm like, man, I'm on his side because he's right. He is all of us. Like, I'm on his side if he wasn't such an a-hole in the last airport. And then the guy's like, oh, okay, sir. Yeah, we'll call you a manager. We'll call you a manager. Go ahead and call the manager.
Did you all put up the 2 fingers like it was Hunger Games?
He's like, we'll call a manager.
He is all of us.
Dude, this gal picks up the phone and says, yeah, we need a manager down here. There's somebody that has some trouble. And this is what he looks like. She describes his physical appearance, and I hear it. And dude, it wasn't 30 seconds.
Bring in the manager, Hans Landa.
Yeah, two guys and a gal with the biggest guns I've ever seen come down.
Really?
Fully tacked. There is nobody scarier than a French or a German police officer. Whoa. They are all buff and ripped out of their head. It don't look like America, man. These are like machine people. And they came down and they surrounded this dude and they got in his face. And I thought, oh, he's going to German jail. This guy is going, like, this is a way to get stuck here. Didn't see him for a while. And then we finally, after 5 hours of waiting in lines, we got rebooked. She tried to send us to Seattle and said, I'm going to send you to Seattle. You have 5 hours here. You're going to go to Seattle. You'll find out in air when your flight to St. Louis from Seattle is. And I said, no, we're not.
Oh, man, we're not going to risk that.
And my wife was losing it.
So this is Sunday.
This is Sunday, yeah. So she wants to see the other kids, and she thought she was going to be home today. So she's starting to, like, break a little bit. And she's like, let's go to Seattle. And I go, no. Well, what are the options for St. Louis? Because I was just in Seattle, and there are very few options to get back to St. Louis.
Right. So where'd you wind up going?
I said, listen, I'm staying here, or I'm staying nowhere. I'm not going to sleep in Seattle and do this whole thing. Mm-hmm. I said, I know there's a Frankfurt to St. Louis. Figure it out. And the lady's like, oh, yes, there is, which is so ridiculous. So you have to tell somebody to find something. It's like, you're the air.
You have the computer.
You have the
You're
looking at the screen.
You could just type in a couple things, a couple keystrokes, and you go, here's how you get to St. Louis.
But I knew one of the few things that Lambert has going for it is this Frankfurt to St. Louis flight.
Yeah.
Right. Lufthansa, right?
Good luck figuring out our airport code.
It's Lufthansa. So I told him, I was like, yo, there's a Lufthansa flight that goes to Frankfurt, or goes to St. Louis. I know it exists. It's like one of the few things we got.
It's pretty new. It's within the past couple of years.
Exactly. I was like, it's one of the
Terminal
few things
2.
we got. Look for it.
I even know the terminal. Terminal 2.
I was like, look for it. Come on, man. And she goes, oh, yes, here it is. It's tomorrow at 10 a.m. It's direct. Would you like that? And I go, yes!
Yeah, direct. Nice.
Yes!
Nice.
Put all 4 of us on there. Let's go. So she's like, okay. And she goes, now you have to wait in that line, the 8-hour line for the hotel. And I go, no.
8 hours.
I go, no. I see this over here. And I'm like, I grabbed the piece of paper off the other desk and I go, look at this. It says hotel voucher. It's in English. There you go. Write my name.
That's all you need to do.
So she writes 2 of them. I go, give us 2 rooms.
I thought Germans were supposed to be efficient.
I know.
She was handling Mr. Yell at his wife guy and some other things. So she was a little distracted, I
Mr.
understand.
Sushi.
Yeah, so then we were stuck in Germany and, my kids were just like done. They were done. So they went to the hotel and slept. And my wife and I took the train into downtown Frankfurt and tried to waste as much time as we can. We had
a couple knockwursts and some schnitzel.
There's a lot of alcohol-free beer over there. They're used to that. So we had some alcohol-free, Frei, on the river there in Frankfurt, and then flew home the next day. And then we see Tim Convey and his wife, Tim and Emma,
I love that.
in the German airport because they were coming back from a wedding in France. So it was lovely, and it was not even a full flight.
Oh,
kids had Kids had their own rows.
How long's that flight?
I think it was 9 hours, maybe a little over 9. Saw a lot of movies.
On the flight?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, we had no luggage. All of our luggage was just somewhere in the airport. It was scattered. The AirTag said it was like scattered. And we kept asking him. I had to go to another line, by the way, to print the tickets and check that. I forgot about that line. And I asked the guy. I skipped that line on accident, kind of. And then he says, I said, is my luggage going all the way through? And he goes, I hope so. I go, that's wonderful.
That's good.
I hope so too, man.
Feel pretty confident about that answer.
Yeah, so we had nothing. So we had to go, when we were in the city center, we wanted to go get some like cheap shirts because we had no underwear. We had no nothing. So we washed our underwear and socks in the sink.
Oh Lord.
And we bought new shirts. So we all have shirts that like have German flags
Use
on
a
it.
coffee maker?
No, did not use a coffee maker. So we all have German shirts on, and my wife and I are twins. It says Frankfurt, Germany. It's got a big German flag.
So when you roll up on the convies, you're looking like tourists.
Yeah,
I love it.
Two tourists.
Yeah.
National Lampoons.
Tim saw us and goes,
cute.
"How much time do you spend in Germany?" We're like 4 hours.
We're big fans.
Yeah. So even unbeknownst to us, I mean, not even unbeknownst. How do I say this? We were so stupid. On the flight back.
Okay, you told me what the answer is. I'm going to ask you guys. What's the worst movie to watch?
Probably like Castaway.
What's the worst movie to watch
close.
coming from Germany?
Oh, Inglourious Bastards?
Well, that's a bad
That's
one.
maybe the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's up there.
We'll say the second worst.
Schindler's
Oh,
List.
Schindler's List.
Okay,
Well,
we'll
yeah,
say the third
absolutely.
worst. Okay.
What's the worst movie to watch?
Is it like that?
Going to or coming from Germany?
Going to or
People to watch over your shoulder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
American History X.
Oh, that's a
okay.
good-
That's
okay.
fourth.
that's a
That's
great
fourth. I
one.
still say that this is the third.
So we'll just say Inglourious Bastards or Schindler's List, number 1 and 2.
Yep.
Yes.
As far as worst movies to watch coming to or from Germany.
It's a German airline. It's a German crew. We're
Boy in
surrounded
the
by
striped
Germans.
pajamas.
Ooh, okay, that's up there too.
Beautiful
Jojo
Life.
Rabbit.
Yes, yes,
That's
yes,
bad.
yes.
Okay,
These are all top 10.
These are all bad.
By the way, wearing German shirts, surrounded by
That's
Germans.
hilarious.
And my wife and I were watching movies. We were staying awake because it was in the middle of the day, and we were trying to just zone it out so we could somewhat get back on schedule when we got here. Didn't want to sleep it off and then just be up all night.
Yeah.
So we were watching movie after movie, and we'd started identically at the same time, so we were kind of watching the same movie. And we're like, oh, you know what? That's a great movie. It's 3 hours long. That'll kill 3 hours. I don't want to
So
do
what
it.
movie was it?
Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, no.
Oh, good one.
Which starts and ends with an American flag, slow motion in the wind.
They're
Yeah.
like, these American idiots.
Oh, dude.
Just being turds.
And I saw the lady give us our chicken lunch or whatever it was, and she puts it down and looks at the screen. It's like, and she kind of paused for a moment, and I thought, oh, she likes the movie too. And I didn't even think about it until it ended. And I went, oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah. Why that movie? That's not a plain movie.
Well, it was. I mean, we were
Saving Private
It's just
Ryan.
long, though.
we're
It eats up
scrolling
time.
through, and she loves those types of movies, and I love those types of movies, and it was like,
I usually like
it's
to
3 hours.
watch happier things. Maybe.
Yeah, like comedies or.
Nah.
Although I did watch the.
You guys aren't happy when they save Private Ryan? I was very happy.
Yeah, man.
Spoiler alert.
It's not an uplifter.
No.
Although
not
I did
really.
watch The Substance on my last flight. That's not.
That's a
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
That was
That's
a
an incredible. one.
terrible movie to watch.
She followed. She did Begonia, and then Saving Private Ryan.
Do you watch
back
this
to
on
back.
your phones or you have an iPad?
No, it's got a screen. It's a screen in the thing. In
Oh,
the
in the seat?
international, yeah, in the seats, but they are all garbage. They work.
We all
terribly.
seen Begonia at this point?
No,
Yes.
I haven't
No.
seen. Is that Emma?
I think it was. I think it was, if not the best, top 3 movies of last year that kind of got slept on. I mean, I know it got some attention, but I feel like when we talked about it, none of us really got
She
too
with the
hyped.
shaved head?
Yep.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got to see it.
Jesse
I gotta see
Plemons.
It was good,
Jesse
man.
Plemons.
It was a really
And
good
that other
original.
guy.
It was like it was an original concept. It was cool, and it was really. I just feel like they didn't really do a good job letting you know what the movie was about. It was one of those movies where you
Yep.
don't know until you watch it, and then you're like, "Oh, this is really good." They could have thrown another hint or two out about what it was about, and I might have watched it in the theaters.
But it's bloody and gory,
A little bit.
and she followed that with Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, God.
What a trip back.
Well, listen, welcome home, buddy.
Thanks, man. Thanks. I have
Glad to
so
have you.
I have
Glad
so
to have
many
you back.
stories that we'll get into
Well,
later.
welcome back to St. Louis.
It is so good to be back. So good.
And I got a local story here. It's kind of close to home. Our buddy Steve Ewing. I hate to hear this, but incredibly frustrating to see. The crew over at Steve's Hot Dogs woke up to some awful news yesterday morning. At exactly 3:14 a.m. And the irony that it's 3:14, huh?
I know.
Did you think about that?
It is ironic.
You're up at that time.
3:14 a.m. Somebody smashed their front window on South Grand, and they put out a post being super real about how tough things have been lately. And this is Steve. You know, between the never-ending spire and water construction and less foot traffic in the area. So he's on South Grand. So that's Tower Grove. Mm-hmm. Which side? That's.
If you're going south, it's on the right.
Oh yeah. Okay. We took a.
Not the one we did, Jeff.
We took a golf cart over
Yeah, I
there
did a
once.
show in the garden.
That's right.
And
That's
you
when
and Tommy
and I showed up on a
last
golf cart. That's right.
Isn't that the one that we did? We made Jeff into a human hot dog.
No, that was when he was on the hill.
Oh, I see.
This is South Grand. Okay, I know exactly where it is. He said between the never-ending construction and less foot traffic in the area, the hit to the window is like a gut punch. He goes, a massive punch in the gut. The good news is, they know this one bad apple doesn't represent the neighborhood, but keep an eye out. They posted a full security footage video on their Instagram stories. If you recognize the person or know anything about it, reach out to Steve so they can hand it over to the police. If you're hungry today, maybe consider rolling through South Grand, grabbing a hot dog.
Yeah.
Help him bounce back from a rough go of it.
And it looks just like a young kid just throwing rocks because he doesn't go into or anything. He literally just crosses the street, and it looks like he had a big rock in his hand or something in his hand that was able to go through a plate glass window, and he just throws it, and he took off.
So it's just destruction.
It was just destruction, yeah. And you can kind of see him in the video. It's kind of a blur, but his demeanor seemed really young, like a high schooler. That's what I thought.
How old did you think?
Like 15, 16.
That's the kind of vibe I got. Like between 14 and 16.
Yeah, like these are young people crimes. Like I think he was just out to destruct something,
I hate to see. And those glass windows are, insanely expensive.
Yeah.
And when you're running on such slim margins, man, that sucks. And I don't know if insurance will cover it.
Right.
I don't know what the deal on that is, but consider rolling through Steve's at some point this week. Buying yourself. Hey, go buy a bunch of hot dogs and bring them back to the office.
National Hot Dog Day's coming up in a couple days, I think.
Are you making that up?
I'm not.
Oh, well then.
We're having Steve's here. You haven't seen all the signs around Hubbard?
Oh, you're right. Yes.
July 18th. Duh.
July
next
18th.
month.
Yes. July 18th. It's coming up.
We are having Steve's that day. Like there's been notes around the building about like Steve's Hot Dogs is going to bring.
Well, that's when Scott's going to try to put as many hot dogs in his mouth as he can.
That's right.
That's going to be the big. Yeah. That's going to be the big thing here.
Now, this says National Hot Dog Day is typically celebrated on the first Saturday in May, aligning with the start of the U.S. hot dog season from Memorial Day through Labor Day.
And I also, if I'm being completely honest, a lot of hot dog news over here. Before this news hit, they reached out to me and they were like, hey, do you want to design a hot dog for National Hot Dog Day? And I said yes.
Learn Elwell was asked to design a hot dog?
Yeah.
The one person on the show who does not eat.
No, I do eat Steve's because they have veggie dogs. So it will be a veggie dog.
So there'll be 2 sold, which is fine.
Listen, you shut your mouth.
No, all right, so what are you thinking?
They already have like a macho nacho man hot dog. And so I just decided to customize. And I don't know if this is the go yet, but I was like, can we make a nacho veggie dog? That is my hot dog, and so I'm waiting to hear back if they are cool with that. But they have all the ingredients.
Nacho veggie dog.
So
can I get that on a real dog?
I guess so. Yeah, it wouldn't be authentic to loving me, but yes. No, I eat their veggie dogs all the time. I love Steve.
It was nice to see them crowded on Saturday before the Primus show, packed.
I know they do well at that.
They do well
location.
at the district. If there's a show, man, they're doing good business.
Yeah.
They need to get it together with this National Hot Dog thing. I guess it's July 15th. Some things say the 15th, some say the 18th.
Well, when are we celebrating here at the office?
I don't know.
15th,
I need to wait.
I
think, I feel like it's coming. I thought it was this month, but maybe it's next month.
I think we're celebrating the 15th.
We're celebrating National Hot Dog Month in July. Let's just do that.
My son loves going down with his buddies to the district and going to Steve's. And he called me. He goes, hey, man, Steve's here. I go say hi.
Yeah.
Tell him who you are. Wouldn't do it.
What? He's the sweetest.
I could go say hi. Go.
I love all the people who work there. They're so great.
Right, they're very nice.
905 million pounds of hot dogs sold last year.
Good to know.
Million.
Good to know. Hey, put that fact in your pocket.
All right. It's an $11 billion industry.
It's good to know on today, which is, by the way, it's National Rotisserie Chicken Day. Just so if you're looking for something to celebrate.
I celebrated early. I bought one yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
You just go stand and look at it.
Today is National Rotisserie Chicken Day. Just see if you're looking for something to celebrate today.
You got to go salute at the Schnucks. Like, you have to go up to the thing where it's just like they're rolling. You got to salute it today.
Rot chicken isn't touching wieners, I'll tell you that.
No, we were at Costco on Sunday. I mean, those chickens, I mean, people, they had them just flying out of the kitchen there, and just people grab them. They're a loss leader. I think they lose money, Costco, making those chickens.
On rotisserie chicken?
Yeah. It's one of those loss leader things. People go into the store to get them, and they're all the way at the back usually. You got to walk through all of Costco to get them. But, man, those things were flying off the shelves. Speaking of... Go ahead, Scott.
I always like when they roll it out of the oven and they're sitting there putting them in the bags, and there's like 1,000 people just waiting for him to finally get over to the little thing.
Waiting. Hey.
I need my bag.
Careful. Easy. Speaking of Costco, I got Costco gas on Sunday, and Costco has experienced unprecedented demand for gas, leading to, and the line was long. Long lines, the need to bring in tanker trucks to avoid running out. Costco sells at a lower price than local gas stations, undercutting them by around 30 cents a gallon because of its scale and its membership model. Costco makes a profit on gas, albeit a couple cents per gallon compared to the 25 to 35 cent markup most gas stations. But I did look up what are the lowest prices in the St. Louis area. I have the list of the gas stations with the lowest prices in St. Louis.
Okay.
The absolute lowest price is the Costco on Olive. Is that the one down here? Is that the one you go to?
Yeah. There's no way, because I looked. That was the highest price.
$3.75 a gallon.
I drove by there yesterday. It was like $12.
What?
You don't want to go.
Oh,
so
you're
busy
lying.
over there.
You're a jerk.
It's so busy.
Don't gatekeep, Scott.
Don't
They have to
gatekeep.
have a membership.
$3.75 at the Olive Costco. $3.75 at the Sam's Club in Maplewood.
Oh.
$3.75 at the Sam's Club in Ferguson. $3.76 at the Circle K in Maryland Heights. If you're looking
Really?
for cheaper gas.
Well, I'll be darned.
$3.76 at the Quick Trip on Dorset in Maryland Heights. $3.76 at the Mobile in Maryland Heights. $3.80 at the Express Mart and Phillips 66 in Imperial on Seckman Road. $3.86 at the Casey's in Crystal City. $3.86 at the Casey's in Hillsboro. And $3.86 at the Quick Trip in Herculaneum. Which you'll be at.
I will be there.
You'll be in
on
Herculaneum on Saturday.
I will go fill up. So I'm gonna need it because I'm gonna be all over.
You're
St.
gonna
Louis.
be driving around on Saturday.
My husband will go out of his way to go to Costco to get the gas.
Will he?
He will wait and be like, "Nope, I will wait till tomorrow to go get gas instead of the gas station that we live nearby."
Yeah.
Like,
Do you guys hunt for cheaper gas?
Tim does, yeah. I don't. I'm just like when I need to fill it up. I
Because
will.
you have quite a few gas stations near
I do.
you.
Yeah, I filled up on Saturday, $48. I was like, crazy, and that's probably on the cheap end, you know. And I saw yesterday diesel was like $7. I was rolling through Valley Park. I think it was like $6.50 or something.
Holy crud.
For diesel. That's crazy.
Yeah, diesel though gets more gas mileage
Does
though,
it?
so they're filling up, right? They're filling up less.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they're driving more.
And it's usually for trucks.
Right.
That's funny because that's weird that would be more expensive.
Yeah, it is more expensive. But But have you ever gone across town on fumes just to find out? Just to find a cheaper gas station.
When I lived in Columbia, Illinois, everybody would drive over to Missouri to get gas to fill up.
Yeah,
Because, it's obviously
that's what we used to do
cheaper.
in New York. You drive to Jersey to get cheaper gas, but you're spending more gas mileage going to Jersey to get to what?
Yeah, just
to
a
save
little bit.
what?
Over the JB Bridge from Columbia wasn't too bad. Just a couple miles.
Well, there you go. I don't say I didn't do anything for you.
Thank you.
I do know that the dollar is trash right now. Yeah, everything was so expensive in Europe, dude. The
Really?
dollar is garbage. It was $1.35 to the pound. $1.35. That means I'm paying 35% more for everything because the dollar's so weak.
Dang.
In Europe, it was a little better. I think it was 120, maybe 118. But awful. Awful.
Oh, I can't wait to spend a lot of money out in Paris.
Lucky.
Looking forward to that.
It's better than London, dude. The dollar's not doing well.
A lot of those gas stations I mentioned were in Maryland Heights. They still got the Hooters up there. They got the Hooters up there on Lackland.
Yeah.
It's not far from here. It's like 5 minutes from here.
Yeah.
Yeah, up near Westport,
Off
right?
of Page, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Is that still thriving Hooters?
Last time
Still
I
one of the last in the
drove by.
area.
There's always cars over there.
It's still there.
Are they doing the family
When I
thing
go
now?
to the Bone, I sneak up that way. I come up on Lackland, and there's always cars in the parking lot.
Well, that's good.
Like when I go to the Funny Bone around Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock, I'll be getting there about 7:45 to do a set on the mic or whatever. I'll drive past it. And,
Still packed, huh?
I mean, it's not full, but it's like it's
Still
a half, on a Tuesday night, there's cars in the parking lot. There's people going up there.
Headline.
Oh, no.
Golly.
Serial exposer busted at Maryland Heights Hooters.
Okay. What do you mean by serial exposer? Because I remember whenever the Hooters was downtown at Union Station, and like our sales ladies would go over to that Hooters for like lunch for the day. There was a guy that was like exposing himself there. Is this the same guy? Is he a Hooters only exposure man?
Don't assume it's a guy.
Maybe he's exposed.
Yeah, how do you know it's a dude?
I don't know. Just
Wow.
it's just one of the things.
Wow.
One of the things. Well,
Feminism.
Well, you're exposing your Hooters at Hooters, so anything less than that, or worse than that, would be male junk.
You're assuming a guy is just hanging brains?
Why does it make it worse than that?
Well, it's
Why is one worse than the other?
because he doesn't have little shorts on. I don't know. Put a tank top on, sir. Let's go.
Because it's not called turtles.
Listen, is it a man?
Of course it's a man.
Yeah, of course
Okay,
it's a
thank
man.
you. All right.
But let's not assume.
I hate stereotyping, though. Come on.
Oh, really? Do you?
Yeah.
That's like his thing.
That's
he
the
hates
last thing Scott Rizzuto would ever do.
Never.
Never.
Is lean into this show.
Lean into a
especially.
stereotype.
That's right.
A St. Louis County guy, Reuben Hicks Jr.
Ruben.
Old Reuben Hicks Jr. is facing some serious heat after allegedly exposing himself inside the Hooters right off Lackland in Maryland Heights. So according to the police report, this went down back on March the 15th. Apparently, Reuben sat down at the bar, pulled out his phone, and then just started openly watching porn.
Huh.
Okay. That's one strategy. God. Ruben, we've talked about this.
I know what I'll do today.
I'll get a dozen wings and just watch porn at the Hooters.
I'm going to blend my favorite activities all at once.
Not even at a table.
The bar.
Like at the bar.
Yeah, but
openly watching
Can I say
porn.
this though? At least the bar, there's no table to see through. So if he's gonna be hanging brains, at least only the bar will see it. Instead of like if you happen to look at that table and you see a man's junk out. At least he's facing towards the wall.
I mean, when you put porn on your phone, you know what's coming next.
Yes, we do.
Tater
What's that,
tots.
banking?
Sucks.
No guy just watches porn for the plot line.
Well, just in his mind, I wonder if he's like,
There's some guy out there that does, by the way, that's really upset that you keep saying that.
Yeah. Like,
I just love the storytelling. Yeah.
I don't know.
There's a director out there that's like, man, I make art.
They don't do
that was Burt Reynolds' character in Boogie Nights.
right, but that's not a thing anymore.
Which is sad because
Maybe-
honestly, porn from the 70s rules because there
Porn
was like
now.
a whole build-up
Maybe
to
it
the
is.
experience.
Porn now
Maybe
is
it
not.
is. You're not searching
no
for
story.
it, so you're not being served it. But maybe there is.
You give us
Is
great
there?
titles all the time. Those titles have to do
Yeah, those
something.
titles are usually from the 80s and 90s.
These pipes aren't going to fix themselves.
That's a title.
What?
Pizza delivery guy.
You've seen that movie too?
Plumber. Woman can't pay rent.
Babysitter.
These are all,
Oh,
these
God.
are all classic porn plot lines.
A bar patron.
So this guy Reuben goes to the Hooters, sits at the bar, pulls out his phone, starts openly watching porn, and then decides to expose himself and then start joeing right there in the middle of the restaurant.
I wonder how crowded it was.
At
that
our
day.
Hooters. At our Hooters.
Was it ding night?
That's bad. Don't encourage that.
It's been a while since I've heard it, so I welcome it. My quota is not full on the Scottisms.
So when the Maryland Heights police arrested him, he reportedly admitted to the officers that he, quote, had a problem. Yeah. No kidding.
Yeah.
Turns out,
Rheumatoid
guys.
arthritis.
Yeah, he's just getting
What
over
a
this.
turn of events. It didn't have anything to do with the porn or the joeing. Listen,
Turns out he's just getting over carpal
I have
tunnel.
a problem. Severe rheumatoid arthritis, and sometimes if I start to tense up,
Yeah, it's going to be a problem.
It's a problem. I had
My
to work
wrists
out.
lock up.
Yeah. I didn't want to do this. No one's more upset than Ruben.
Guys,
Friends call me Ruben.
turns out not his first rodeo either.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Where did you do this before?
In the creek in the park near Ellisville.
Oh, my God.
Police say that Reuben is actually a serial offender with multiple prior convictions for the exact same kind of disturbing behavior at other areas.
Wow. Yeah, was he in a creek?
I would like to know what the other areas.
First of all, that sounds like something that if you've been convicted of, an alarm should go off if you get near a Hooters or places like that.
Yeah. Show me's.
Yeah, if you're convicted
Twin
of that kind of
Peaks.
stuff, you should not
Hot
be allowed.
shots. Twin Peaks.
DBs.
Oh, definitely not DBs.
Well,
He
also,
would get his ass kicked at DBs.
Oh, God, no.
Could you imagine what would
You know
happen
what,
if
Ruben?
somebody tried to do that at
Go to
DBs?
DBs.
I'm not sure he'd make it out.
Holy crow. Goodbye.
Go to DBs.
He'd make it out half a man.
Go sit at the bar.
well, these security guards work.
Free Wi-Fi.
Uh-oh.
Sign on to their Wi-Fi. Let's see.
So is it
Actually, don't go to DBs.
also is it legal for someone to watch porn out in the open like that in a public space?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know. People do it on planes.
Who?
Randoms we've
Yeah,
talked
they get
about.
arrested.
Do they?
Oh, speaking of,
Yeah, they do.
when we got off the flight, there was a cop waiting. Somebody did something.
Oh, yeah?
Couldn't figure out.
Count all
what
your
it
kids?
was. They're all with us.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody did something. Because there was a big old burly cop just,
Oh,
like,
waiting.
at the door. Like,
Oh, no.
at the door.
Oh.
Which is cool, right?
Yeah, if it's not for you.
Didn't seem like it.
No, I think maybe looking at porn is not illegal unless somebody underage sees it,
Okay.
Oh boy.
right? I would think.
I don't
I don't know. I don't know.
think so.
Someone look that up.
I think that that's incorrect. I believe there's obscenity laws. Wasn't that the old Supreme Court ruling? I know. It was the old
Here it
2 Live
is.
Crew thing. It's like I know it when I see it.
304. I guess this isn't America anymore.
Guess not. Watching porn in public is generally a bad idea and can easily cross the line into illegal behavior. So, like minors, if minors are present or can see the screen, legal consequences become significantly more severe.
Oh. Guess your old pal Rizz was right.
Exposing others to that material, like on a laptop or at a parked car, you can be charged with a crime.
Okay.
Here's a dude that said somebody at his old work used to Joe in the bathroom, got caught and claimed that he had to do it for some kind of health reason. Because he saw that Instagram thing that said we got to do it 28
We
times
talked
a
about
month
that
We talked about it
yesterday.
yesterday.
To avoid-
21 times a month.
to avoid prostate cancer. I'm trying to avoid cancer,
21
boss.
times a month.
Oh, do you want me to get prostate cancer?
Maybe we need like designated Joe areas, like smoking sections.
we don't.
What?
Oh.
Well,
If it would
How
help.
are we going to keep them clean?
We could take those old ashtrays that were kind of like a little tower, and convert those into something else, I guess.
What, Scott? What are
Like
we
a
converting them
fleshlight?
into?
What are we talking about?
Oh. 618. First on planes, now on Hooters. Thanks, Bin Laden.
Thanks a lot.
oh my gosh.
Well, so what should Ruben's punishment be? Obviously, he's a serial offender. I don't know what the end goal here was at the Hooters.
Say how many?
It just says multiple prior convictions for the exact same kind of disturbing behavior in other areas. So he's been charged with first-degree sexual misconduct. God, I can imagine. You're an employee up there at Hooters, and you go, "What is going? Oh, is that what I think it's?
Whoa,
Is that what I think
way.
it is?
I'm here for one of these experiences? No.
Yep, that's what it
way.
is. Get out of here! Do you spray him down? Do you take a hose out? You go, get out of here, Ruben. Get out of here.
Yeah, I don't know if you coyote ugly him like that. I don't know. I mean,
Well, he's been, again, charged with first-degree sexual misconduct, not booked into jail right away, handed a criminal summons. So he will have to be in a courtroom on July 7th to answer for his crimes. So he's out there.
Mr. Reuben, get out of here.
Get out of here. Get out of here. All right, this is something. Oh, all right, good news. Good news, and then we'll get on to the other stuff. Good news. And you could suck at New York City. Okay? You could suck at New York City because USA Today just released its 10 best Reader's Choice Awards for 2026. And guess what was just voted the best city park in the United States?
Forest Park?
Balboa.
Forest Park.
All right.
St. Louis, Missouri. How about that? Outstanding. Outstanding. Oh, Central Park, huh? Best city park. Central Park didn't even make the top 10.
it's great.
We already know Central Park is overrated, but now it's official. Not only did our hometown powerhouse take the crown, but it completely embarrasses New York City on size alone. Forest Park is 1,300 acres, roughly 1.5 times bigger than Central Park, just so you know. Since 1876, Forest Park has been flexing on urban parks worldwide. It's not just some grass and a concrete path. It's a full-blown ecosystem and a cultural playground right in our backyard.
Mm-hmm.
So we had 170 acres of pure nature, real forests, wetlands, prairies. So, we have savannas?
Of course.
Savannas.
Yeah, we do.
Huh.
It says it right here.
Wow. Filled with
3 miles of waterways, from catching views of the Grand Basin to renting boats on their lakes. Over 200 species of birds, deer, foxes, coyotes living their best lives in the middle of the city. Golf courses, tennis and basketball courts, soccer fields, running trails. The Steinberg skating rink in the winter. The zoo, the art museum, science center. You know the zoo is free?
Yes.
Jewel box.
Shakespeare.
The Muni.
Wait, the Muni?
The Muni.
In
which
Forest
you got
Park?
to pay for, yeah.
Okay.
Is the butterfly house down there too?
No, that's Faust.
My bad.
But there are butterflies.
Another nice. Yeah, there are. You can find some butterflies.
The Arch.
Stolen valor. Is the jewel box.
Jewel box, yes.
Yeah, jewel box.
Jewel box, yes. But this is not some fluke either. We took a weird detour at number 3 last year, but Forest Park previously held the title in 2016, 2022, and 2023.
Yeah, dude.
So big shout out to the crew at Forest Park Forever, the nonprofit that keeps the place looking pretty good, immaculate.
I have a question about that.
Yeah, please.
Because I gave some friends the tourist tour a couple weeks ago because they were in town. And I took them through Forest Park, did like a drive-through, which were they
impressed?
when you live here, they were. And you kind of forget when you live here. I don't go there a lot. I should go there more. But as I drove through, I was like, giving them I was the tour guide that I was like, yeah, a lot of stuff here and seeing, this is bigger than Central Park. I was giving them all the details.
Now you can say 1.5 times bigger than
I
Central
didn't have
Park,
all the
1,300 acres.
I know, I wish I'd have had this information.
And if you look to your
Because
left,
they actually asked me, and I was like, I'm such a dumbass, I don't actually know. They were like, how's all this stuff free? Who pays for all this? Why is it so beautiful? Who's paying for this? And I go, that's a good question. So I think there's like a nonprofit Forest Park Association that
It's Forest Park Forever.
Forest Park Forever keeps it nice.
Yeah, they maintain, but it's taxpayer.
Taxpayers keep the.
So it is
sales
tax.
tax.
It's not. They don't do.
And
this isn't a.
Well, there are a lot of
fundraisers.
There are a
throughout
lot.
the year?
Oh yeah, they're for the zoo.
but this is a you paid for it. This is a you paid for
Well,
it.
a lot of donations.
I just made stuff up, but I was close. I was like, this is what I think.
No, the
and
zoo.
I was like, well, here's what I think. I think there's probably an organization because it was founded a long time ago by some sort of
1876.
philanthropy, right?
Yeah.
There was a philanthropist organization, and they've just kind of made it a point to keep it free and have it be taxed for the city and have it do fundraisers throughout the years. That sound right to everyone?
Yes.
Okay.
The big
I wasn't
zoo
far off
fundraiser.
then. I feel good.
They always got like a huge act at the zoo fundraisers, don't they? Remember Huey Lewis did one year.
Huey Lewis did that shit?
Yeah, the one year I was invited, I didn't go.
Hip to be free.
That was one of his last ones, too, right?
Huey Lewis?
Yeah, didn't he announce he was not going to tour or something a year later? Because we were all bummed that we didn't go.
I think you're right.
Right? I think we talked about
because Tim was it's one of his faves, and he was bummed out that, and like one of our friends, Katie Ward, who we used to work with, she works over there. And
Also,
I was like,
if
damn
you-
it, she got to see him.
If you want to help the zoo out, you could rent out rooms there and in the middle of the park for your birthday parties or something like that, and it's perfect because you already got the whole.
I thought you mean to stay.
Well, you could do that too.
Yeah, my friends got
Just don't
married
let them
there.
know.
So you can rent it out to get married, too. My friends Tim and Annie got married. It was cool. Like right there where you walk in, they had their ceremony.
That's a cool spot.
Great.
I don't know what that building's called, but it's right where you walk in.
The
where they have
Herpetarium?
where they have all the little exhibits and stuff when you first walk in. They just got married right down in the bottom of that.
Oh, at the zoo, you mean? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I did a night wedding there, and I got intoxicated, and I walked into the zoo and didn't realize
Me
you could
too.
walk into
What?
the zoo.
Yeah.
Oh, brother,
how cool was that?
I was in a state of mind that I was not prepared to hear animals at
man.
night, and it's dark. So I was like walking around the zoo.
Dude, that'd be totally cool.
It was super cool, and at
was
the same
cool.
time, I was like, "Whoa, bro! I'm in the jungle."
And I don't think you're
gonna get
supposed
attacked.
to, but we did too.
Yep.
I was like, if you're having your wedding at the zoo, they have to make account that like you're probably going to wander a bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would
Man.
think they would have barriers to prevent the
There may
drunkies.
have. There may have been
I don't know.
inadequate barriers.
I remember
Yeah.
zero barriers. Zero.
They have bears ears. No, I got the zoo at booth at the zoo. We did that a couple years for the point whenever I was promo. So I got to drive the van in there
Oh, that's
at nighttime. That was awesome.
That is really neat.
Yeah, they do the big fundraisers. help raise
It was
funds.
a fun wedding. It was a lot of improvisers, so there were people literally tagging out, like their wedding. I hosted and like brought up everyone, and then the person doing the service was being tagged in and out. So like the ordained minister changed like 15 times. People were tagging the person out and doing like funny bits during their whole wedding. It was a very tongue-in-cheek, fun. It was one of the more fun weddings I've ever been to.
You know, you should also, like, I've bought trees for people that you can have planted in Forest Park. And, like, all those trees went down with the tornadoes last year.
Oh.
You know? And so they do need, I imagine, people to be planting trees. So if you're looking for a fun gift, and that money goes directly to Forest Park Forever, and that's a nonprofit that helps fund a lot of what's going on over there.
That's awesome.
You know, along that side.
Lindell?
Yeah, dude, there's some great houses. That's a great drive if you're bringing somebody into Forest Park for the first time. All those old-ass houses. It's pretty. I tell you what, man.
And all those trees are
impressive.
gone.
It's impressive.
Yeah.
It's impressive. So you said Huey Lewis, that was his last show?
No, I just remember whenever he came through St. Louis and actually did perform,
so.
it was like very shortly after he took a break from touring. I don't know if he's touring again, but remember he was like,
Yeah, he had these hearing problems.
something going on with my hearing.
Yeah.
I can't sing right. I can't deliver this.
This was a good trivia question. What was the final concert that Glenn Frey performed with the Eagles? Glenn Frey's final concert with the Eagles.
What were all the Eagles? We got
It
Henley.
was Don Henley, Joe
Frey.
Walsh.
Timothy B. Schmidt.
Now Vince Gill.
Yeah, what was Glenn Frey's last concert with the Eagles?
Was it that acoustic one that they made a big deal of with the
No.
double album?
It wasn't when they were here at Bush, was it?
No. It was a CBC private fundraiser in 2015.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, it's
Yeah, it
got
was
to be something.
Holy cow.
It was a private fundraiser for CBC, and that was Glenn Frey's final show
That's crazy.
with the Eagles.
All I'm saying is, dang, CBC.
Good job.
Well, what'd y'all pay for that?
It's
We know
very
who's funding the zoo now.
Very expensive. to get into.
Holy
Very
crap,
expensive
dude.
tuition. A radio buddy in Louisville sent me this email he got from a listener. This is a real. I wanted to make sure we were all here, and this is specifically to our friend Learn here.
Oh, no.
So what should this guy do? He says, "Hey guys, please bear with me. This is not a joke." So you know he's not joking when he says this is not a joke. My ex-girlfriend, who I dated for 3 years, is an admitted practicing witch. She has a whole coven thing. She has all her witch friends. It was the real deal. I just sort of put up with it, but never got involved, and I never said anything about it. But it did really creep me out towards the end of our relationship, and she got more serious and more involved with this witchcraft stuff. Her area in the house was full of spell books and all sorts of weird stuff. I would hear her practicing chants. Needless to say, I ended things with her, but she always talked about putting curses on people that wronged her. She and I did not part ways under the best circumstances. I basically packed all my stuff up while she was out of town and left. Kind of ghosted her, and I've avoided her ever since. But since I left, one bad thing after another has happened to me. I lost my job, out of the blue. The head gasket on my truck blew. I severely burned my hand on my lawnmower. My best friend moved away after he lost his job. This is freaking me out. Has anyone had something similar happen to them, and how did you deal with it? Thank you, guys. And that is from quote-unquote Chad.
Okay, Chad. I mean, maybe.
I think he's cursed, honestly.
Yeah, she might have done a little voodoo.
I
and
think-
black magic
listen, I
on
think-
him. I don't know. Or black magic. I don't know.
How does this guy reverse what's going on?
You got to go get blessed. You got to go get protective light. You got to go get saged or blessed
Or
by a
just
priest.
crack
or...
open the Bible and start reading some
Right.
scripture.
You gotta do
Speak it over
something.
yourself.
There you go.
Speaking over yourself?
Yeah,
do you
speak
do
it out
that?
loud.
Oh.
I mean, that's how a curse is done. You got to also battle back.
Yeah. I would say go.
But just bind it in the name of Jesus, and you're
There you
good.
go.
That's it?
Easy.
That's all you got to
Yeah,
do?
this should be
That's
for
all you got to
Scott.
do?
We have authority over it.
That's all you got to do?
Yeah.
There you go.
Somewhere to be won.
And shift your perspective on whatever these troubles that are happening. Like, this gal ain't got nothing to do with that. I hope.
You have no idea?
No, I'm saying like unless she called and got you fired or something, she ain't got nothing to do with it, and you were going to have problems anyway because life is problems, and problems aren't bad. Problems are just the next thing to figure out how this is going to steer you in a better direction, in the more narrowed.
I don't know,
place you're
man. I
supposed to
think
go.
this guy is cursed.
I also think a hex isn't necessarily those things happening to him. It's the binding of his brain to thinking that
So
those
now
things
he's
are
like-
happening because of the
So
curse.
every bad thing now, he's saying it's
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
It, like-
you're giving her power. She has no power.
It's the power of, it's the law of,
Manifestation.
manifestation, but the law of attraction. So, like, he's getting it in his head, like, she freaked him out, and maybe she did, maybe she didn't, but, like, the fact that he's thinking that, he is attracting these negative things to come into his life because he is like, oh, my God, I'm hexed. Oh, my goodness, she did this to me.
I don't
and
know,
he's bringing it on
man.
himself. But that's
Yo.
what the hex is.
And just real quick, no matter what happened to you, congratulations on dodging the bullet, because this chick sounds crazy, and not because of any of the witch stuff, but
Oh,
because
yeah?
she puts hexes on people that wronged her.
Yeah, what was the actual hex?
It's like, dude, if
He didn't say. He just said she always talks about putting curses on people that wronged her.
Always
and
talks
then he
about-
ghosted her.
always talks about it. If she's this bent and spends this much energy thinking about the people that wronged her, good for you for getting away from her.
I actually
Yeah, but
think
now he's
she's
cursed.
a cool person in
not
case she's
cursed.
listening. I think you are very cool, and feel free to hex one of the other boys on the show.
What?
And because they're talking trash on you. And
Not
I think
me.
You're just a witch
I
who
believe-
deserved a face-to-face goodbye, quite frankly.
I will say this: if he's on the market again, don't pick up another girl in a broom aisle.
Well, that is true.
Have you
We do hang
considered
out in the
just
broom aisle.
this could be your own guilt for ghosting her? So now you feel like you deserve all these things? Maybe if you just reach out and say, hey, sorry, I ghosted you.
And then lift the spell. Lift the spell.
You don't even have to say that. Just be nice. Just be like, hey, I'm sorry I ghosted you. Dirtbag move. Should have been a good guy and told you that I'm going through some stuff. It's not me. It's not you. It's me. It's definitely me. And if you happen to put any
Sack up.
hexes out there,
Sack
feel free-
up, admit your wrongs, and then,
Yeah.
you'll hang up the phone and she'll go, okay. And then she'll go, zim zalabim, bada boo zalabim.
And she'll take your little doll down off of the thing, and she'll take the little sewing needles out of it.
Yeah.
She'll kiss it on the forehead, and then you'll get
And then bury it in the yard and
Yeah.
be done.
Yeah.
You did a great job.
And if not, we can get you an exorcist or
What's
Hey,
up?
just need a good
This is down
saging.
in
who's the guy
Louisville.
that blessed your thing. You know a guy, right?
I know a guy.
There you go.
There you go. And there's tons. You can unbind things through prayer or through manifestation or through saging but if he sounds like he's not interested in this at all, so he probably won't go that route. He'll probably
We had a building on the farm that was cursed.
Uh-huh.
We brought a guy in,
That's great.
and he said, "This house is clear."
That's beautiful.
How was the house? How was the house cursed? What do you mean? Because the guy died in there?
Yeah, it was real strange things were happening.
People die everywhere.
I know,
That's
but this
true.
was weird.
Or a bunch of flies on the windowsill.
This was
or
very
something
strange. It
that
was weird. It was weird. And
I
I'm
sage
like, you know
my
what?
house often. I mean, I do it when I clean my house every Friday. I have like sage spray, and I'm
I
like,
wish I had a video. So I was in with this guy. He's like, somebody's got to come with me. And I go, I'm doing it. I'm going in. Going in.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the house with like, the guy killed himself in there, and it was like cold spots and warm spots. It was odd, man.
Well, that's an
It
old
was
house.
It was strange.
You call Anton's for that.
Fine.
That's a
Fine.
guy. I called the guy. I
So
fixed
he lights
your
all the
cold spot.
sage. He lights all the sage. I can't breathe. I kick open the front door and I go, as the smoke is billowing out behind me, this house is clear.
Get out of here. We went to the catacombs under Paris.
Yeah, you see, I
yeah.
saw pictures.
And-
that's so
awesome.
cool.
And well, you're not supposed to see pictures. Well,
Oh, now
Surprised
you're
you
cursed.
did that.
well, it is wild because I've seen the catacombs underneath St. Stephen's Tomb in Vienna, and they're crazy strict about like you cannot take pictures in here, you can't
Sure.
turn lights on, and any of that kind of stuff. Paris, they don't care. These French people are like, oh, there's 7 million dead people here. Please don't take any bones.
Right.
Which, by the way, and they even said like all these little missing holes. Those are people that stole skulls and
Wow.
stole
Oh, that
this
ain't
and
cool,
stole that.
man.
Weird. I agree. That ain't cool. But my son was like, suddenly, because I guess he's watched a lot of YouTube videos about this place, and he was like, "Hey, don't take pictures in here. They'll haunt you." And I was like, "They're gonna haunt me? You think these people have been dead for a few hundred years and pissed off about a phone picture?"
You don't know.
Well, I don't
Why
know.
would
But
you chance it?
wait, what you mean?
What do you mean? You know what I mean?
They're-
Well, maybe
in
they're
certain cultures,
Android
taking
users and they're
photos
mad.
like isn't it was like your soul is being stolen, right?
Yeah, but I don't think that's
What that was.
I think whatever has happened to their soul was determined quite some time ago. Yeah,
Hang on.
I'm not chance nothing.
But
I'm
saying,
so interested in the
but
catacombs.
it was wild and it was so cool. And my son was like, "Yo, you see what that guy did? I saw him touching the leg bone. That dude's
He's
it's gonna be bad.
superstitious.
It's gonna be bad." And I was like,
those people died before
maybe.
cameras existed.
That's what I mean. I was like,
Yeah, but who knows if the souls are still around, man? I don't know.
No, I understand, and it is it's a really humbling and intense experience when you're sitting here and you're just walking about 7 million.
Yeah, you're
dead
surrounded by
people.
death. How do the bones? I've always been curious. Like, are they plastered up,
No,
or they're
no.
just loosely stacked?
They're stacked in like I forget what the term is, but they build walls out of them, and they're just like they used to build the stone walls with no mortar and all that, and just kind of like find the perfect stones or chip it down. Like they put the legs and twist them and whatever, and it's all femurs up into the wall, and then the skulls help keep
Can
the
people
femurs together.
donate their bones to this day and
No,
be added?
no.
It's completely done.
Centuries old.
No,
I
this
know,
is
but
like
I didn't know if
there's
they were
1,000
still
years
going.
of people being buried.
Oh
in
man, I
Paris.
saw what happened at the end of Indiana Jones. Everybody's faces melted.
And that's what it feels
I'm taking
like.
no chances.
And that's what it feels like. You're in Indiana Jones because
Right.
you're down in subterranean Paris, and these tunnels have been there for hundreds of years. So you see, before you even get to the bone part, you see where they have been mining the giant blocks that you've been seeing the buildings made out of in the city.
Mm-hmm.
So it is a really cool experience to see historical Paris. And then when you go through there, it is a humbling, cool experience. But like I said, I've been in some catacombs before, and you take in this whole finiteness of life, and you see like, oh, here's just this dude's skull. This cat lived a full-on life. I mean, his big old skull, he obviously was.
When I go to Paris, I think that'll be one of the stops.
It's very cool, but it's just like okay, enjoy, see it. Like I said, in Vienna, it's much more like.
We move on. And there was big news over the weekend impacting one of the biggest families in the St. Louis area. Adolphus Bush IV. You guys know about this guy?
Yes. He's one of the big dudes that did all the conservation stuff.
Yeah, and I was reading up on him, and what a life this guy had.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, interesting life. So Adolphus Bush IV, one of the heirs to the Anheuser-Busch empire, avid outdoorsman, and a guy who was never afraid to really stir the pot locally here. He died suddenly on Saturday at the age of 72. So the Bush family put out a statement on Sunday confirming the loss, asking for privacy, asking for prayers. They described him as a humble, selfless guy who loved the outdoors and quietly helped a ton of people behind the scenes without ever taking credit or looking for credit. Now, if you know your St. Louis history, Adolphus was one of Gussie Bush's 11 kids. But instead of climbing the corporate ladder at the brewery, he really carved out his own path as a massive conservationalist in our area here. Mm-hmm. So here are the three big things he'll be remembered for around town. So number one is the fight for the floodplains. He absolutely loved hunting, loved the outdoors, living on a massive 2,000-acre estate out in St. Charles County. He started the Great Rivers Habitat Alliance and spent nearly a decade in a brutal court battle fighting against the city of St. Peters to stop them from turning agricultural floodplains into the premier 370 logistics park. Now, even though he lost that legal fight, he became a champion for the local wetlands, and just recently his nonprofit helped secure an 800-acre former duck hunting club to turn into a county migratory bird park.
Yeah, it's like a whole conservation area for migratory birds. It's huge. You say how big it was? It's like 800
acres.
Yeah.
800 acres. Back in 2013, after the Sandy Hook Elementary shooting, Adolphus made national headlines by publicly and highly visibly resigning his lifetime membership to the NRA. Massive hunter, but he explicitly called out the NRA, saying that they had evolved into a lobby for gun and ammo manufacturers rather than actual gun owners. Wow. And then the InBev buyout drama.
Oh, yeah.
He fought that hard.
He upset the family. No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
I thought he was the one.
No, he advocated for it.
He was the one saying this is a good idea.
Oh.
This is the one that still gets people talking, about him. So back in 2008, when InBev launched this hostile takeover of Anheuser-Busch, effectively stripping St. Louis of its, crown jewel headquarters, Adolphus was the only Bush family member to publicly back the deal. A lot of local insiders figured it was the ultimate revenge play. So decades earlier, back in 1973, his half-brother, August Bush III, had staged a boardroom coup to oust their father, Gussie, from the company. Family lore says the brothers even had a legendary explosive argument right on their St. Charles property line over it.
So this was a getting even from 1975.
That's what legend has it.
Right.
It's like Succession.
Yeah. Later in life, he also jumped into the family drama surrounding Grant's farm.
Oh yeah, because this was when they were going to sell the thing. He was a big part of.
He was backing his brother Billy. He was backing his brother Billy's bid to keep running it when the other siblings wanted the St. Louis Zoo to take over.
Right. I think they even bid for it.
Ultimately, he just wanted out of Grant's farm, the business altogether, because of the lack of privacy and the bad memories of old family feuds. So he leaves behind 3 kids, 4 grandkids, and a legacy of doing things basically entirely his own way. What a life, though.
Mm-hmm.
What a life.
I'm curious as to what happened. He's only 72.
Only 72. They said he died suddenly. So
Hate that.
thought I'd just recognize that and yeah, interesting man, an interesting legacy.
Wow.
All right, let's do this. And it's brought to us by Hot Shots Sports Bar and Grill. Celebrate soccer's biggest summer at Hot Shots all tourney long. Get the details at hotshotsnet.com. From Wood River, Illinois, Matt Williams.
Yeah, Matt.
Old Matty Williams is our team member today. Matt has been an avid listener since the Woody and Rizz Show days. Matt says, I love the sarcasm, the humor, and all around everything that the show has, ready for this, matured into.
Whoa.
Matt is a medically retired Marine Corps veteran who works at Orthico Prosthetics. He enjoys driving his Jeep and playing guitar. Well, thank you for your service, sir.
And a former third baseman and baseball manager for the Washington Nationals.
Yeah, and was on streak to break the home run record before the big strike in '93. Congratulations.
Big
Also
career.
the San Francisco Giants, right? Was he a Giant?
I think he was a Giant. Yeah, third baseman. Yeah.
Matt Williams from Wood River is our Team Rizz member today. Gets a super sweet Team Rizz member day soccer jersey. Get yourself signed up 1057thepoint.com/Team Rizz. Got it. Okay, thank you. All right, it's 7:20. Grab on celebrities after the break. Traffic and weather, first look, Moon coming at you.
Traffic brought to you by Golden Oak Lending. Do you need extra cash? Golden Oak Lending can convert your home's equity into cash in as little as 14 days. Let Golden Oak Lending cure your blues. Road closed intermittently. It says stop traffic 70 westbound just before Hokel Parkway. Your point forecast, a beautiful day, mostly sunny, high of 82. But right now it's 65 at the Point Studio.
All right, Lauren, what do you got for us?
Diddy is back in the news. Swifties got it right. Gene Wilder is getting the biopic treatment. Somebody is talking about dead Val Kilmer for some reason. And let's ruin everybody's Tuesday with this list of traumatic animal death scenes from our favorite movies and shows.
Yes.
Holy crap.
Traumatic animal death scenes from movies. Think about it.
Compiling this, I got choked up.
Also, I want you to think about this after the break. Hypothetical. You could only listen to one type of music for a whole year. Which do you choose? And I'm going to give you 4 options. Mumble rap, post 9/11 country, Christian death metal, or AI-generated EDM. You have to pick one.
Okay.
Mumble rap, post 9/11 country, Christian death metal, or AI-generated EDM. 1 year, that's all you can listen to. I want your answers. Next. All right, you guys know Parkrest Plastic Surgery as the name you could trust in St. Louis for incredible results. Well, they just raised the bar again. Parkrest is officially the first physician-owned med spa in St. Louis to offer the Ultra Clear Laser. Now, guys, this is not just another laser. This is next-generation cold fiber technology. Now, what does that mean for you? It means they are softening those fine lines, erasing sun damage, shrinking the look of pores with a treatment that is much more comfortable than the lasers of the past. Ultra Clear is designed for real, noticeable results. We're talking smoother, brighter, more refreshed skin, but without the aggressive downtime that you would expect from traditional resurfacing. Most people get right back to the normal routine quickly. It's effective, it's fast, and guys, it's here. Experience the next generation of skincare. Call Park Crest Plastic Surgery, 314-485-4965, or you can visit them online at parkcrestplasticsurgery.com, parkcrestplasticsurgery.com.
Rizz. Daddy, wake up, Daddy.
All right, so you found yourself in a sitch where you really need to get some new floors. And you want to support a local company that has like a great reputation, excellent product. Going to be honest with you about everything from the timeline to the pricing to, you know, is this flooring going to actually work for the place that you need it installed? Yeah, that's part of it. You know, think about it. If you've got a really old home and you're trying to pick a type of flooring out that maybe is going to get bleached out by the sun or possibly not be as durable as you need it to be, you need direction. You need a partner in your flooring options. And that's exactly what Michael's Flooring has been doing for 31 years. Locally owned, Mike Reynolds is the Michael, and they have such a vast selection of different types of flooring, from the softer surfaces to the more durable surfaces that you need. So please go to one of their outlets, Darting Prairie, St. Peter's, and down the street from the Point in Creve Coeur. Tell them that Learn sent you. If you see Mike Reynolds in his ponytail, say what's up to him. There's a lot of long-haired dudes that work there, so chances are it may not be Michael, but hey, it'll get the conversation started. IGotFloored.com.
Rizz. Daddy, wake up, Daddy.
All right, more. It's Royce Jewelry. GetTheJewels.com. I'm telling you, and I'm sure you saw a lot of great jewelry stores in Paris.
Everywhere. Even in the Louvre, they've got all these jewelry stores.
Yeah, but those are a dime a dozen. And they're all the same.
Yeah.
They're selling probably kind of stuff.
Nothing looked different.
And it's big glass cases and salespeople yelling at you and trying to get you in and out for a commission.
Well, speaking of overseas, I was just thinking about, we were just talking about first class. And Moritz Royce is a first class ticket for a coach price.
Oh,
because you're getting pure expertise. And by the way, that's with any budget. I love that. And Dan was always talking about that. He's like, dude, you got to make sure that people know that we're not just for the first class people. You know what I mean? It is for everybody's budget.
From doctors to dirtbags. Honestly. And everybody in between.
That's right. And we're somewhere in between for sure. Closer to dirtbag side.
We had a very, very popular former Cardinal player go up there just a couple weeks ago to get some jewelry fixed. And, somebody could walk off a construction site and get his lady an engagement ring.
I'm a popular Kirkwood Cardinal, former Kirkwood Cardinal. So.
Dude, I'm telling you, they are the absolute best when it comes to jewelry. Moritz Royce Jewelry, GetTheJewels.com. GetTheJewels.com, the exclusive jeweler of the Rizz Show, Moritz Royce Jewelry, where you get the jewels, not the shaft.
Birthday, Rizz. Stay away from that McDonald's in Dorset.
All right, welcome back to the program. Phone number 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. The Schreier Air text line, 314-649-DUMB. The Mick Ultra Studio Cams, 1057thepoint.com/Rizz. The socials, at RIZZ Show. Your emails, RizzShow1057thepoint.com. Matchup with Moon is coming up in just a little bit. We'll give away some prizes. Our friend Jamie Rivers and his fiancée, Ashley, will be stopping by.
Yes. Dr. Ashley.
Dr. Ashley. Big news in their world besides, getting married. They're opening up the Synergy Integrated Healthcare Center in Chesterfield. Big grand opening is on Thursday. We'll chop it up with them. Moon's flying with the Blue Angels this week, huh? The air show.
How exciting.
Air show is happening this weekend.
Yeah, how exciting,
Spirit.
guys. I got an email when I landed in Paris. Hey, Moon, just reaching out. Sorry to tell you that the Blue Angels did not select you.
What do you mean?
Why? Oh,
it was a selection
Did you not
process?
do the... I'm going to kill you.
You didn't do it.
We talked about this while you were gone. Did you not do the paperwork again?
Listen,
buddy,
I did the paperwork. I did everything else.
I want to see it.
No. I did it. There's emails back and forth. My doctor was even annoyed because I had to send it to him like 3 times to sign and fill out.
You were not selected?
Yeah. So apparently,
because of your health?
No.
Oh.
Apparently, they were.
Do they say your name's not on the door?
I'll say
therefore, thou shalt not fly.
Mark at the air show is amazing. This dude is incredible. I've talked to him for years. He, is a big supporter of the show.
Yeah.
And I've been out to the air show many years in a row. And Mark reached out, and he's the one that put us up as candidates.
Yeah.
And I guess for the media, they put like 5 or 6 people, like half a dozen people, forward to the Navy for candidates for this. And all of those people have to send in the physical stuff, and I sent in everything, and I'm good.
Do they know we're a very influential morning radio show?
Don't they know that I had the Blue Angels poster on my bedroom closet? For some reason, I was not selected. They did not tell me why.
I want to know why. Mark?
High requirement?
Mark didn't do it. It was the Navy.
Why didn't all of you put in? Why was it just one
only
guy?
one of us was allowed to.
Only one of us.
Oh, one from the show?
One from the show.
Yeah,
that is silly.
Only one from the show.
Well, all I'm saying is, I want to see who they selected. Because if they selected some, no offense, like,
no, all offense.
Channel 11 nighttime news
all
person
offense.
or something, I'm going to be so
Is
hurt.
Mike Bush going up?
Is it somebody else from this building going up? Is it Mike Bush?
It's actually
I don't know.
All of Godsmack is going on.
Oh, yes.
I would
When he
think
was
that's
in
funny.
town. Can you
They're in
imagine?
town next week. It doesn't. The dates don't
God.
match up. It would be funny though if they were in town a week earlier,
Ultimate
and that
burn.
would have matched up.
They're like, sorry, Godsmack's in town, dude. You got bumped.
What if it's Courtney Landrum? Could other stations?
Gosh, Courtney Landrum's going up.
Well, could all radio stations submit? Like, did they reach out
They
to
just
Tony?
asked. I think they just asked us.
Yeah. So I mean,
Silly.
Rejected.
I sent all the stuff over.
Denied.
I sent all the stuff over to the gal that runs it for
Well,
the
because
Blues.
you blew it for us last time.
I screwed up last time.
You're literally the Blue Angel.
Yes.
Because you blow it every freaking year.
The BLEW.
A couple
angel,
years ago,
the Blue
I
Angel.
blew it.
The Blue Angel.
Here's the email. Sorry to inform you that the Blues did not select you for the flight. We'll try again next time.
Mark, why? Who's going up? Who's going
Yeah,
up?
give us a name.
Give us a name.
Tell me
Ask-
We want names.
Yeah.
Write 'em. Who's going up, Mark?
Yeah, we
Mark,
need to
Who's
know.
going up,
names.
Mark?
I put, oh no, biggest bummer of the
Who
year.
will be acceptable?
Yeah.
Who will be
Who
acceptable?
did you pick? Mark.
Maybe a Blues player or a Cardinal player. I don't know.
Okay.
I would imagine a Cardinal player would not be allowed
Who
to
would
go
you
up.
feel
Right.
good about getting bumped for? Ozzie
Yeah,
Smith?
That's a good question.
Like, how high up the echelon of fame?
No
would it
offense to
go
Ozzie
before you
Smith.
don't
He's too
feel-
old to go up.
Oh,
If the Wizard can do a why doesn't someone do a backflip for him every once in a while?
That's right.
He deserves it. He's been doing backflips for us his whole life. He deserves someone to take
The
him up and
Wizard
do a
is in
barrel
his
roll.
70s, right?
The Wiz knows how to be upside down. Ozzy's in good shape, dude. When he hugged me, he's still firm.
it's 2 years ago, and we talk about it pretty often. It's great.
I think about it.
It's
It gets
ter-
me through a lot of days.
Terry Pendleton?
Yeah.
That'd be the perfect one.
Who the hell's Terry Pendleton?
Third
Oh,
base.
baseman.
former third baseman. Well, then we traded him to the
He's going up.
the
Braves.
Braves.
Man,
He's
nobody-
going up.
And I think he won a World Series with the Braves.
Ah,
Yeah.
dang it.
No,
Come on, Terry.
John
Back
Tudor.
it up, Terry.
John Tudor's going up.
Oh, heck yeah. I had a Terry Pendleton t-shirt. Man,
Who's acceptable?
nobody. To be honest, no one should get this before me.
I will take a Blues player. If a Blues player goes up, fine.
It's Chris Kerber.
Chris Kerber.
Oh, because the Blues players have the #1 show and they talk about it and,
Well, the
and
Blues Angels.
help advertise the Blue Angels even more. Get out of here.
Maybe it's
Get out of my face.
Weatherholt.
That
It
video
is
gets,
good cross-promotional
Yeah.
marketing.
Yeah, that video gets 400 views. No.
JJ Weatherholt?
Yeah.
They will not allow a current rostered Cardinal player to go up. Guaranteed.
Yeah, I don't think that's
They don't want to.
In his
Hopefully we
contract.
can find out.
Hurt. Oh, we'll find out.
My email says Rizz says, quote, give me names in all caps.
I want to know
who's going up instead of
Who's going
us.
up instead of us?
You
Yep.
have to know.
We're never going to be able to let this go unless we know.
Margie Ellisor
Oh, no.
from Channel 2?
I mean, she's got reach. She's got reach.
Nobody watches that.
She wasn't in Germany with Goldfinger.
Yeah.
Nobody watches.
Oh, he just emailed us and it's the Dubman twins.
Oh, no.
Oh, they're twins?
Carol
Yeah.
House?
They're twins? I had no idea.
Yeah, sorry, dude.
2
both
for
of
1
them.
deal.
You lost to twins.
They're twins?
They're going
Are
up.
they really? They're sitting
they
in one
twins?
Are
seat?
they brother and sister?
I just assumed.
You assumed?
I just
I
assumed
thought they were
they're
just
twins.
brother and sister.
You never
I
assumed
just-
twins.
They seem like they are very close. They got a twin closeness.
Think they shared a womb?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they're not twins, I find it a little alarming. I'm going to be honest with you.
At least an apartment?
If they're not twins, it's off-putting. I need them to be twins, so don't ruin this for me.
Okay.
I need them to have shared a womb and like telepathically be able to talk to each other because if not, their closeness is a little alarming.
Oh, one of the St. Lunatics. What? No. John Hamm would be fun.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
If I mean, I would
Andy
lose.
Cohen?
I would
Who's
lose
in Top
anything.
Oh,
Gun.
Andy Cohen.
I would
He's
lose
getting
anything to
hammered.
Andy. Andy has a bigger reach. Wait, I mean,
Andy
50
Cohen,
times.
John Hamm.
Watch what happens next, Moon.
Could be Nikki.
Yeah.
That's what he says. Oh,
No,
Nikki?
she's
No,
not
no,
doing
Nikki's not
that.
here. She's in France.
She's not doing that.
She's in France for the Blue Angels.
What if it's Greg
No, she
Warren?
got shows.
Let's start going through everybody we know.
Greg wouldn't do it. He's too hypochondriac. I don't think he would do it.
Jenna Fisher.
Dang it.
Jenna Fisher. She don't want to go with it. She don't want to.
Well, we'll
ride
find
in a jet.
out. We're gonna
Buckley.
find out.
Podcast.
Buckley, Buckley from Instant Credit Auto
Yeah,
Mall.
Buckley's going up, dude.
I knew it.
Buckley's geriatric.
You got
This
bumped.
guy's 40 years
You got
old.
bumped for Buckley, homie.
That dog is 40 by now.
That dog's not around anymore.
No,
Yeah,
dude.
Buckley 3.
Oh shoot.
We are up against celebrity dogs like Terry Croupen's Goldie dog.
Oh, yeah.
Dang it.
Yeah, what if it's Terry Crouppen? Huh. He ain't going up. We'll find out. We'll let you know.
I mean, I'm going to the thing anyway, for sure. I can't wait.
Yeah, it is air show week, so that
I
means
lo-
practice is over
Yeah,
my
be
house.
back up there.
Nice.
I love the air show. Have you been recently?
Well, I could see it from my house.
Oh, that's right.
So loud.
It's very loud. Yeah. It's cool, though. Everybody puts the lawn chairs out on the, on their driveway and watches.
That's cool.
But you don't get the commentary, though. And
the commentary is cool. And
commentary's
and
cool.
being right there on the runway is
it's pretty neat.
awesome.
spectacular. And
Sitting down there. And
and they do all the tricks, the
Yeah,
biplane
they play to
things.
the crowd there.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah. Another great spot is Family Church there in the Valley, St. Louis Family Church. They're opening up their parking lot so you can watch it because the flight paths are right
that's like
over that, and they got food trucks that'll be out there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is this a plug for that, Scott? Okay. Okay, so I asked this question before the break. A random hypothetical, and this has been going around on socials. Oh, Bart Inman's going up?
Bart Inman.
Dog.
It's a very simple phone
This
number.
is the most exciting time I've ever had.
I would love to hear
That's fine.
commentary
Me
from Bart
too.
Inman.
That's fine. It's acceptable.
that video
Yeah.
would get more views than mine.
And he won't
100%.
pass out. You know that.
This is
Cool.
this is the most fun I've ever had, I think, in my life.
Just landed.
You know what?
Nets. LAN.
If he goes up, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's a good one.
All right, random hypothetical. And this is on social media. Somebody asked this question. You could only listen to one type of music for a whole year. Which do you choose? But you were only given 4 options. Mumble rap, post 9/11 country, Christian death metal, or AI-generated EDM. Now, mumble rap. Who am I talking about? Moon? Who am I talking about mumble rap?
I have no idea.
I'm talking about Lil Uzi Vert. I'm talking about Migos. I'm talking about Lil Pump.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about Playboy Cardi. I'm talking about Future. I don't know any of these people.
I know some of them. I'm going mumble rap.
Okay, let me talk about post 9/11 country.
Okay.
We're talking specifically like Toby Keith, courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue. We're talking
Put a boot in your
Daryl
ass.
Worley, Have You Forgotten? We're talking Brooks and Dunn with Only in America. We're talking Alan Jackson with Where Were You?
We're talking Dixie Chicks.
We're talking Trace
Remember when.
Atkins, Arlington, and Fighting Words. Christian death metal. We're talking groups like, and of course Scott would know this, Mortification,
Mortification
Whoa.
rips, dude. I was gonna say Mortification, X-Toll, Zayo.
Crimson Moonlight, Living Sacrifice.
Living Sacrifice.
Living Sacrifice's Hammering
is
Process is
incredible.
one of the best records of all time.
Imminent Sonic Destruction.
Embodiment.
Hunter.
Demon Hunter is still playing.
Yeah.
They're playing the festival circuit right
What
now.
about Rotting Christ? Is that on the list?
No, Antestor.
Don't have that one.
Antestor, which is more Christian black metal, of course, but that's fine. And then AI-generated EDM.
You know.
Like?
You know.
Oh, you
Christian
can't
death
name
metal.
one because it's a machine?
Because it's AI-generated EDM.
But
Yeah.
isn't all EDM machine generated, really?
It's
Yeah.
true. Only by humans.
So it's just EDM.
Okay, so Lauren, you are listening to...
Mumble rap, because I feel like I will be able to take my time with it, and it will not be mumbles no more at a certain point, because I will then have known all the music.
Okay. Moon?
Christian metal for sure, 100%.
I think I'm going Christian metal, too.
I mean, I have all the Zayo records. I was a big fan.
You also get the Train for Utopia,
Train for
Zayo
Utopia.
EP.
Yeah, X-Toll,
Please Sean, Please
all
Red.
that. I don't know if Under Oath. I mean, that's more metalcore, but
Yeah.
You can put them in there.
Did they ever put like communion wafers in the CD jewel case?
Probably.
Dang it.
No, but I've seen some of the
not
coolest
what
shows
they're
I've
doing,
ever
Lauren.
seen
She's asking questions.
at those shows.
Christian death metal is a real thing. I mean, often referred to as unblack metal or white metal.
That's problematic.
Dude, if you like heavy stuff, that Living Sacrifice Hammering Process record,
I've never heard of any of these groups. I had to look up what Christian death metal was.
Living Sacrifice.
Well, they're
Well, actually, they're
Rocky from that band
Yeah,
is in Evanescence.
They're good. Well, not anymore. But
Or it was, but yeah.
yeah, the guitar player for Living Sacrifice was one of the first drummers for Evanescence.
Well, I said so. Musically, it features all the brutal hallmarks of traditional death metal: guttural vocals, blast beats, down-tuned guitars, but replaces the typical gory or anti-religious lyrics with themes of faith, spiritual warfare, and salvation. Mm-hmm. That's Christian death metal. Yeah. I'm going that route. I think in order, it's probably, if I'm going to order them,
Okay.
I'm going to go Christian death metal, mumble rap, post 9/11 country, and then AI-generated EDM.
It gets on.
Okay.
I thought EDM would be.
You thought EDM would be first?
Yeah, well, before your country pick.
No.
the post 9/11 country was the narrowing of that genre for sure. It got a little bottlenecked because it was
I
like,
had to ask for a clarification because I'm like, is this all country after 9/11? Because I could probably find something in there.
Yeah.
Or was it just
or
that
9/11
4 years?
specific?
It's the question was post 9/11 country.
That's got to be the 4 years afterwards where everything was
Yes.
one of two songs.
Okay. Everyone's cashing in.
What would you
I'm
pick?
driving trucks for America, or I'm drinking beers for
What
America.
would you pick?
I still got to go post country. I mean, Toby Keith putting the boot up, you know. And,
Listen, I hear that at a blues
Putting up the
game.
boot up, you know.
I hear that at a blues game, and I
Choked up.
get an America chub.
Yeah, Living Sacrifice never sung that.
That's your patriotic duty.
But also, you know, Alan Jackson. No, I think that's tough. I thought it was going to be up till now post, but so I'm going to switch back to Christian metal and
Christian
then
death metal.
death metal, and then country, and then
Okay.
AI and then
Mumble rap at the end?
Yeah.
Rafe?
Hopes fall.
I think I'm in the mumble rap camp also. And it hurts me to say that, but I think there's more artists. I'm bound to find something in there.
You're just doing it at law of averages.
Law
here?
of averages. Like, you said so many artists that I don't really listen to that I'm like, maybe I
I've
would
heard
find...
Amigos.
Me too.
Lil
And
Uzi Vert, fine.
I know a few songs from these people, but I don't know their whole catalog. And I'm like, I would hope somewhere in the mumble rap sphere, I could be like, okay.
You
this
could find a
doesn't-
little something.
something I could
Yeah.
live on for a year. And then at least I'm cool. At least I'd be familiar. At the end of a year, I'm like, oh, I'm about to talk to some Gen Z. I'm about to lay it down.
I'm about
gonna
to
have
relate to
all
some
the
kids.
Yeah.
slang, dude. They'd be like, who's this unk kicking the knowledge?
That's sweet.
As opposed to, I can't do 9/11 country for a whole year. That would I can't do it, man.
You'd look like Toby Keith at the end of the year. You'd just slowly.
Dude, if you learn to listen to 9/11 country for a year, you just slowly turn into a jet ski.
Yes.
Not even a human being anymore.
I'm changing my name to Sea-Doo.
Yeah, my name is C-Do Williams. You will no longer call me by my government name. I am C-Do Williams. I'm going to go across the ocean and just bomb everybody.
My goodness.
I don't care who it is. France, fine.
Is this a Christian death metal?
This is one of my favorite records from Zayo.
Let's.
I like this
A lot
band.
of curses.
Yeah. Dude, this came out in like 99 or something. 97?
Did they have a
97,
song
96,
called
something like that.
Angel Without Wings?
Could have. Maybe on this record, actually.
I've heard of this group.
We saw one of these first shows live, and dude, it was maybe one of the most violent and bonkers shows I've ever been at. It was,
And it's Christian death metal.
yeah, it was spectacular.
I will tell you what America said. What do you think America said? What do you think America went with first?
Country.
Hey, by the way, guys, we forgot a big post country song.
What?
Team America World Police.
I sang
F
it.
yeah.
All right. So what do you think? What do you think America?
My
went
order
with?
is this. Mumble rap. This is my personal order, and I think I'm going to be close.
Okay,
mumble
mumble
rap,
rap.
electronic EDM, post 9/11 country, and Christian metal last.
Okay. What do you think America said?
I think mumble rap, yeah.
Mumble rap. Okay. What do you think America
I
said?
think if they're asking anybody that's close to my kids, they're saying mumble rap is first, country is second, and then EDM then metal.
Yeah.
I will tell you, it was pretty even.
Actually, no, EDM's probably second.
EDM's not going to be that different than listening to regular E EDM.
I think you're right.
True.
I will tell you that AI-generated EDM came in last.
What? Oh,
Nice.
because of the anti-AI stuff?
I don't know. I don't know why.
Huh.
I don't know why. AI-generated EDM
I want
came
a
in
person
last.
I want a person pushing the buttons on the computer.
Number one, with 29% of the vote, and these were thousands upon thousands of people voting in this little survey. With 29%, Christian death metal, number one.
Why do they go to Cornerstone to ask people what is this?
29%
great.
pick Christian death metal, 25% pick mumble rap, and 24% pick post 9/11 country.
Holy cow! What?
It's because extol. It has to be.
Yeah.
I think it's just brownie points.
They said, you know what? The post 9/11 country category was pretty is debatable. Most people seem to think, it was the hyper-patriotic country that came out in the early 2000s, but not all country from the past 25 years. So people may have been confused by what that exactly was. But that's the order.
Okay.
Christian death metal. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Good stuff.
If you like heavy stuff, I will send you a couple things that I think you might like.
Please, I do like heavy things.
Yeah, I think you would like living sacrifice in particular.
Dude, and Police John, Police Red from Training.
Throw me some stuff. Let's
That's
go.
a little intense for him.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Frodus?
Let's do this. All right, time to find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment with your crap on celebrities.
We begin with this. Diddy has been locked up for a while. I don't think he's getting out until 2028, is what you read yesterday, Rizz.
Dang it.
Diddy's release.
2028, yes.
Yes. So just when you thought that we were done talking about him, a video with explicit footage hits the internet yesterday, allegedly showing Diddy present during an intimate encounter between adult film performer Sly Diggler and model Daphne Joy, who happens to be 50 Cent's ex and the mother of
And
his
baby
son.
mama.
And baby
I saw
mama.
a little of this. I watched a little bit.
So a lot of...
I saw about 5-10 seconds of it. That's all I needed. What?
Oh, no. At work, or where'd you watch it? You were at work.
At Hooters.
Oh, my God. Major news organizations haven't independently verified the file, but media personality DJ Vlad just stepped in to say he's seen it, and it's exactly what people think it is, saying the rumor mill started spinning because he posted a YouTube video addressing the leak, and he explained that he had previously interviewed Sly Diggler and had been sent a censored screenshot of the encounter a while back, and now that actual footage is out, Vlad says that it perfectly matches what he originally saw in that edited image. So
Sly
Vlad,
Diggler has a giant dong.
really?
Yes.
Well, this is going to be interesting because 50 Cent and Diddy have been, well, the whole time that Diddy's been incarcerated.
Oh, yeah, 50 Cent has
Diddy's
been very vocal. In fact, he put out the documentary.
Yes, that was which was very I mean, it
And the
highlights a lot.
chick, what's her name? Daphne?
Daphne.
She could put out a statement, too.
Yes. So 50 Cent spent years relentlessly trolling Diddy online. So users immediately started placing bets on how long it's going to take him to come forward and do something about this, especially since it's, like you said, his baby mama in the video. So Diddy, who is currently serving a federal sentence following his convictions earlier, hasn't commented yet, but his reps for Daphne Joy, they have not responded yet either, from what I'm reading here. But this video hasn't triggered any new legal action yet, but it definitely is adding another layer to the scrutiny that Diddy has faced.
So she came out and she says, you know what? I would do anything to please my man. So she did it.
Oh, that's what she said about this video.
She said
that
about
leaked?
the video.
Oh, I don't have that.
She's not embarrassed, not ashamed. At the time, I was doing anything to please my man. There we go.
And that's what that was a direct statement from her?
I'm paraphrasing. How big?
But it wasn't like a rep for her saying that?
No.
Interesting.
How big is Sly Diggler's penis? Let's see here.
Okay. Yeah, look that up.
11 inches.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
That's,
Whoa!
dare I say, too much.
Holy
I mean, I'm
crow.
I'm no receiver, but dare I say too much?
He's 5'7".
Okay, 5'7"?
Yeah.
What a stupid
So it's
proportion.
like
You can't even.
He looks like a picture frame. You know how like a picture frame like has the back that like tips out and you
I
can...
mean, honestly, that can't be very enjoyable for him.
Yeah, sometimes.
Daphne Joy.
I'm sure he sleeps well at night, but
Daphne Joy shared a statement on alleged sex tape with Diddy and sex worker. Now it's I never consented.
Oh, that's what the update is?
Everybody plays the fool sometimes, and I've been the biggest fool. I just wanted my man at the time to be happy and satisfied. That's where I got that from.
I see.
I just wanted my man at the time to be happy and satisfied. I wanted to fulfill all his desires, even if that meant breaking my own boundaries. I deeply loved him, and I believed he loved me too. It's still so painful for me to process the harsh reality and truth of that relationship, but as time passes and in my quiet moments, I realize it was far from love. So a little more than what I said originally,
Okay.
But that was in the statement.
Gotcha. Well, legal experts are pointing out that if the leak was indeed the result of a digital hack or unauthorized distribution, it could open a door of a massive civil lawsuit.
Well, also, if that was leaked, there are more. There's got to be more videos.
There may be more, for sure. In rock news, Chris Robinson of the Black Crowes is facing backlash from the audience at a Tampa Bay concert where he sarcastically responded to chants of the USA during the show. So this happened on Sunday. And so one of the band's characters, you know, the Crow, is dressed up as Uncle Sam, and that's displayed on the screen. And then the crowd, you know, in Florida starts chanting USA, USA. And so then he said, you know, thanks for the geography lesson. That did not set well with many in attendance. And then they started booing him. And then here's what that sounded like.
Some of us have real faith. And for those of you booing us, some of us are not afraid. And we most most assuredly are not ignorant. So, thank you.
I don't even know what they're talking about.
Well, the crowd starts chanting USA, USA, and he goes, "Oh, cool, thanks for the geography lesson." And then
they booed, and then he responded, but I don't.
So he has said, he avoids discussing politics. He recognizes right from wrong and has expressed concern about the current state of the world. And so I think that he was essentially like, maybe the bird was ironic.
And he's just reacting. They're on. I don't know.
Yeah, you can't react anymore.
I know.
As an entertainer.
It's funny. So I was at the Primus show on Saturday, and Jimmy Griffin was at a table near us, and my buddy that was with me went, "Is that Chris Robinson from the Black Crowes?"
Yeah.
They do look alike.
Yeah, they got the same style for sure.
You don't think they do?
They're like
I don't know anything about
slender, long-haired men with great style. Yeah.
Pull up a picture of Chris Robinson from the Black Crowes.
Jimmy doesn't normally have facial hair though, and Chris Robinson sometimes does.
Sometimes does, but they look alike.
Yeah, I could see it. Well, the Black Crowes will be here with Whiskey Myers on July 25th at Hollywood Casino Amphitheater.
This Chris Robinson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brother, that looks like Tim Mahoney from 311 if I ever seen
not
a
with
guy
the beard.
look like Tim Mahoney.
Not with the beard.
Oh, I can see it a little bit.
Chris Robinson.
Look at the picture of the two brothers up. See right there?
He just looks like a guy that was born way too late. Like
That's a young picture.
He should have been making the music he's making now in the 70s, and he would have fit right in. Mick Jagger can't wait to tour again, you guys. So the Rolling Stones have this new album, their 25th, called Foreign Tongues, coming out on July 10th. And there's been some speculation as to if the Stones are going to be touring again. Mick Jagger is absolutely dying to get back on stage. Not going to happen this year, though. Keith Richards couldn't commit to a grueling schedule at this time, so that's why they're not touring in 2026.
Clock is ticking, fellas.
It is ticking. So 2027 could be a real target. And here's Mick Jagger. They were interviewed by the BBC for a big, long interview. And here he is talking about how you have to show off to be a front man.
That's the exciting thing about it, is being this big show off. And you have to be an extrovert. There's no really room for shrinking violets in that particular role. You could be in shrinking violet as a bass player or a drummer even, but you can't be shrinking violet as front person. So you have to give yourself into the crowd, and you become part of them and have a relationship with them.
Is he the best? Is he the best frontman of all time?
No, Freddie Mercury is, in my opinion.
He's in the conversation, though, right?
He is, yeah. I mean,
top five?
I don't know, dude. He's carrying the Stones right now.
He's still got it.
When I saw them live, the rest of them looked like animatronic puppets. And Mick was still popping up. He'd be disappear under the stage and pop up on the other side.
There's a stat that
he's like a dancing skeleton.
He dances all the time.
He's like one of those Halloween dancing cactuses that you get a little kid or whatever. So for sheer time put in, I'm not saying Freddie wasn't a great frontman, but his time was cut short tragically. But Mick has been doing it for 50 years, and he's
60.
That dude is still active. He's not phoning it in. He is all over the place. And I feel like if you went and saw a Stone show and Mick wasn't doing what he was doing, I don't think they could still tour, because the rest of them are standing pretty stationary. Not a lot of moving around.
So they said he does something like, with the amount he dances and runs around, between 2 and 5 miles.
But he's always done that. Like you're
But
talking
he's always.
about.
I've seen the Stones 3 times.
Yeah.
And it's.
But even if you go back to the 70s for the Stones, like Keith Richards isn't moving around a lot. Like it's not, I don't think it's them.
Yeah.
Like I feel like he was so bubbly this whole time. So Keith is just smoking a cigarette and playing how he does, and that's all he's ever done.
Ron Wood doesn't move around.
Right. But this new record is going to be kind of cool. So you got Andrew Watt, who did Hackney Diamonds from 2023, producing this one. And then you got Paul McCartney, Steve Winwood, the late Charlie Watts, whose birthday it is today. Steve Winwood. And Robert Smith of The Cure will also be
that was a weird one.
on this. So they're also going to do and I loved Amy Winehouse, they're going to be doing a cover of her You Know I'm No Good. So this, again, Foreign Tongues will come out July 10th, and they are going to have various foreign languages, this record being translated, I guess, for different languages, which is part of the Foreign Tongue titling. In creepy news, Sabrina Carpenter gets a restraining order after stalker tries to force his way inside of her house. So she was in L.A., Hollywood Hills home, and this guy who's 31 years old, his name is William Applegate, he has to legally now stay away 100 yards from Sabrina, her sister Sarah, and her sister's partner, all of whom live at her residence. According to the documents, this got really weird on May 23rd. So this guy allegedly walked up to her front door, tried to force it open.
Old Billy Applegate, huh?
Old Billy Applegate. Her security team was on it, luckily. The guard confronted the guy with a flashlight. The dude struck the guard, refused to leave, and then this is all on Ring camera footage. So the guy claimed that he knew Sabrina Carpenter and that she was, quote, expecting him. And she says that is outrageous, entirely false. He wouldn't budge until the cops actually showed up. And then the very next day, so they sent him away. The cops are like, get out of here. The next day, and he's got the restraining order, came back to the neighborhood. And she had to declare in court that he parked his Prius nearby and reclined the seat all the way back so people couldn't see him. And he was just there.
He drives a Prius. How environmentally conscious.
Right.
Can't get mad at him.
No, you can't.
No.
And so this guy's got a pattern of stalking, trespassing, and surveillance has caused her severe and ongoing emotional
That's
distress.
off-brand for a stalker to drive a Prius. Honestly,
I thought that too, actually. I was like,
Usually
it's like a van or something.
What do they usually drive?
I don't know.
Vans.
Like an Aerostar, like an old van?
Yeah, like or in my head, it's like, like they're gonna put you inside, or
Yeah.
something with like a
Something
side
windowless.
Those are kidnappers, not stalkers.
Oh, well,
They
grow up to be stalkers. So anyway, I hope everything works out. Taylor Swift, yesterday we were talking about Swifties looking into the clouds and all these advertisements for Toy Story 5, and we were like kind of giving them like, they're crazy.
Well, there was a TS, right? TS initials put out during one of the advertisements.
There was.
Which could be Toy Story.
Right. There was TikTok animation.
Or could be Taylor Swift.
There was also Spotify and Apple Music. There was iconic seagulls on her 1989 Taylor's Version album that mysteriously turned into clouds.
Right.
So people are trying to put these things together, and we were like, what do they know?
All signs point to Taylor, huh?
And it does. They nailed it. So Taylor Swift just broke the internet. She is going to be putting out a brand new original song for Toy Story 5 called I Knew It, I Knew You. It drops this Friday. People are losing their damn minds. And physical copies are going to go fast. So there's 3 collector's edition. 3.
Of course. You got to be kidding me.
I'm not.
17 different versions of vinyl.
17 different versions. They go on sale Wednesday. This is tomorrow, people. This is tomorrow.
3 different versions?
Yes.
Of ones? What?
They're going to be available for 48 hours. They will be gone in 4 seconds. Tell your kids.
Wait.
Call your daughter right
song.
now.
Good for her.
I know.
It's one song, 3 different versions, sold exclusively at
Collector edition.
Where, Walmart or
I don't know.
Target?
Online. Wherever you get them.
Wow, man. I'm not hating.
Yeah, don't.
I'm not hating, but you guys are idiots.
She's been a huge fan of Toy Story, like so many of us that grew up at that time, watched it all the time in the 90s. And then she immediately connected with the character of Jessie. And so the director, Andrew Stanton, says that he teased it the second they listened to the song, he instantly knew that it had always belonged there, like a long-lost family member.
Is she going to be a voice in one of the one of the characters?
That'd be cool, too. She's like a side toy. This is exciting, guys, and we know exactly how this needs to go. So we all love Gene Wilder on this show. Biopic is going to happen. We love the documentary.
Is unbelievable. I watched the Martin Short one, by the way.
Oh, yeah? How was that?
Excellent. You love it.
It's a watch.
It is 1,000,000% a watch.
And it answers your question, because you said this. You're like, how did that guy, like, we didn't really talk about Martin Short until, like, later in his life. They addressed that exact thing and tell, like, the story of how he wasn't more famous 30 years
just
ago.
Like, born in the wrong time, I feel. Like he was like the last.
No,
like,
it was almost
vaudeville.
it was almost by choice.
It was like bad luck, too. Like a couple of bombs.
Bad luck. Some bad luck. Not being one of the original cast members of SCTV and turning that down and quitting Saturday Night Live. It's a very interesting and very worth a watch documentary on Netflix.
Check it out.
But then Gene Wilder documentary is as well, and now we are getting a biopic. And so people are already speculating Jeremy Allen White needs to play him. Clearly the adult version. Or Rafe Dean Williams. You could also
come on, if you're ever going to put me in something, let's go.
The Gene Wilder documentary?
Yeah. I can do Gene.
That'd be amazing. So according to Deadline, the film will trace his journey from a shy theater kid to one of the most unique and comedic voices in cinema history, while also looking at the personal struggles and relationships and things behind the scenes that were challenges that shaped him.
Right.
We don't really have any more details other than that, but I look forward to it.
Jeremy Allen White is the guy.
Yes.
Or if he can't do it, Rafe Dean Williams.
Well,
let's go.
Could be me first. Sorry, Jeremy, you've been doing plenty.
You got enough work.
You've already got Bruce.
Leave some for
you
the
know
rest
what
of us.
biopic does look good, and I know we're kind of sick of biopics, is the Jimmy Stewart one.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Oh, I
Have
don't
you
know
guys
about
seen
that.
the preview for this?
Uh-uh.
Man,
No,
it
it must
looks
You want the
freaking
moon, Mary?
good. Because it's about,
That's all they say
I'll
in it
get you
over
the
and over
moon,
again.
Mary. And
Hey,
the guy that does it is pretty good.
Where's the money?
I want to fight in World War II.
Who's playing Jimmy Stewart?
I don't
Jeremy
know.
Allen White.
Get outta here.
Yeah, he's looking for work.
Yeah, man, he's had enough. There's
Yeah.
enough with this guy.
Don't be mean to your doppel.
Jeremy Allen White.
Yeah, you know,
here.
the kids are all about that. Jacob
You want to play the
Elordi.
moon?
I'm not going to get to do anything until they do a Jeremy Allen White biopic,
Yes.
and then I get to play him.
It's called, the movie's called Jimmy.
Yeah, man.
Oh, no way.
It looks
We're gonna
really,
give it
really
that.
good.
It's a biopic or a documentary?
It's a
Biographical drama film.
It's about him like leaving Hollywood to go fight in
KJ
World War II.
Appa.
Who's playing it? Sir?
KJ Appa.
KJ Appa.
Okay, yeah.
The guy does a good Jimmy Stewart.
Yeah, sir.
He's from New Zealand.
Damn it, Clarence, or whatever he says.
Who is this? I don't know what this
It's about him like they didn't want him to go. It's about him going to World War II and being a pilot and coming back and making a wonderful life.
Oh, he's one of these kids from that show Riverdale. Oh, he plays Archie in Riverdale.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, we all know that.
Riverdale was a big show.
Yeah, my girlfriend's
6
like
years.
Riverdale.
It looks good. In a world of too many biopics, this one looks like it's going to be good and stand out. I hope that it's
Okay.
good.
Fabulous.
And no news on who's playing.
He won a Teen
Wilder?
Choice
Not
Award,
yet.
for God's sakes.
Oh, my goodness.
I missed it.
Oh, also nominated for a People's Choice Award.
Look
People
at
did
him.
not
All right.
pick
I
him.
look forward to it.
Which, of course, is my favorite of the award shows.
As we know.
because the people, it's the people.
It's the
choose.
people. Power to the people. Val Kilmer is dead, and that's sad. He died from pneumonia
What?
last year. Last April. Doesn't it feel like he died a long time ago? It was just last year. It's weird.
It's weird.
Well,
It's another one, man. Watch that bio.
That one
that
is
documentary.
Val?
Val.
that one is incredible
Documentary?
because he's there.
And his son is the one that narrates it.
Right. Ugh. Not a dry eye after
It's
that.
heavy, boy.
That's a heavy one.
Well, you know who didn't cry at the Val documentary is Adam Marcus, who directed Val Kilmer in the thriller Conspiracy back in 2008. He did not hold back for some reason. Just almost a year. So Val died last April 1st of 2025. So after we hit a year mark of Val Kilmer being dead, this guy decides to get online and share a photo of himself with Val Kilmer and saying, quote, "Micro Intellect Monday." To that time when I directed that guy, the guy that played Iceman and Doc Holliday, you know the one. Here's me in the putts working it out on the set of Conspiracy. And to any of you rolling your eyes because of the whole don't speak ill of the dead BS, F that. If he did 1/10 of what he did on my set today, he would have been canceled in a blink. Worst human being I've ever known, and that is really saying something.
And you know what? That there's always been kind of rumors of him being very difficult.
Yes,
not
like-
really a nice person.
like
Yeah,
you're
but
talking about Joel Schumacher.
Difficult is one thing. Is he suggesting something else? Because difficult, like I'm always defending the artist if the artist is difficult. Because whatever. But the way that you read that,
Like he's talking about getting canceled.
getting canceled, that's
Well,
different
when
than
you
being
call somebody
difficult.
A putz,
The
that's a
putz.
great. What a great insult.
But doesn't cancel to you somewhat suggest some sort of sexual misconduct or something in
Something
that
very troublesome.
that world?
Maybe not though, because so I guess like what Rizz is talking about, like in the 90s, he had kind of a reputation for just being
a douche.
difficult and a douchebag. Like Joel Schumacher in Batman Forever famously called Val Kilmer childish and impossible, even describing him as a psychologically disturbed human being. And then the guy from The Island of Dr. Moreau, John Frankenheimer, he also said that he was extremely miserable working with him because he publicly vowed that he would never share a set with Val Kilmer ever again. So I think maybe he was difficult. I don't know if there was anything like
Yeah, that's all fine. That's vague posting
Terrible.
a-hole. Like if you're gonna post, if you're gonna post with
if
such
you're gonna lob something out
yeah,
there,
if you're gonna post with such venom, like be specific, you turd. You don't
I
say
hate
the
that
word
too.
cancel. Now you're suggesting something that perhaps didn't
and
happen.
to be fair, Val has atoned for.
He
or
did.
He did atone for a lot of his.
yeah, and he said
misgivings.
he did it in that documentary.
He said I was a young a-hole that was aggressive, and I pushed my
Push
thoughts
limits.
a little farther.
Yeah.
Like he said all that. Like, how is this news? I think this vague posting,
I hate that.
so somebody can, I don't know. get
it's
his
just like
name
so
out there.
unnecessary. It's like he's
guy's
dead.
dead.
You don't have to like bring it back.
He's not
but
hurt.
He did.
He's not hurting you anymore.
Val Kilmer did say, I have behaved poorly. I have behaved bravely. I've behaved bizarrely to some. I deny none of this and have no regrets because I have lost and found parts of myself that I never knew existed. That's from his documentary. And finally, who's ready to get your Tuesday ruined? Because these
go.
will do it. 10 on-screen animal moments that ruined our childhoods and probably still ruin us in adulthood.
Let's see if we could pick these.
Number
Sure.
one, we all know
His never-ending story.
Artax, right there.
Yeah, the Neverending Story actually is number 6 on this list. So, you know, you have to try, you have to care. The beautiful white horse that literally gives up on life and sinks into a black pit of goo and is easily one of the worst scenes of our childhood.
I only have 5 seconds of it.
No, you have the. I think you had the whole.
No, I don't have the. No, I just have.
All right, everybody. Okay, go on, learn.
Okay. Anybody else want to take a guess?
Can you give us a year?
live?
These are animated and non-animated movies.
Mufasa.
Mufasa, of course, yes. That is number 2, the final scene. So Mufasa, betrayed by his own brother, trampled by wild beasts, and then Simba nudging him, begging him to get up, and then the limp paw. My
Bambi's
God.
mom.
Bambi's mom is not on this list.
What's the
this
year?
is just 10.
Can you give us
I don't have
years?
years.
Oh, okay.
What about the dinosaur movie?
The dinosaur movie, Land Before Time.
Yes.
Yes, Littlefoot's mom dies. I'll be with you even if you can't see me. So, yeah, thanks a lot.
Doesn't Dumbo's mother die real early?
Yeah, nobody
She
cares.
gets taken away.
Bambi.
Taken away.
Oh, he said Bambi.
Oh, Dumbo's mom gets taken away.
Dumbo.
Bambi's mom gets killed.
Yeah.
But, you know, like...
Little Ann and where the red fern grows, because old Dan dies defending the boy from a mountain lion, and then she dies of a broken heart. It's so freaking sad, dude. And then a red fern is only planted by an angel, and it grows between their graves.
Well, I don't have to see the movie now.
That is not on this list.
That's also a book you could read.
Old Yeller?
Old Yeller, no.
That's upsetting.
What?
Dang.
Like, for instance, Mighty Joe Young falls from the Ferris wheel. I never saw that. So I don't
But
know.
old Yeller
I didn't
is
see
worse
it.
because he has to do it. It's the kid. The
Yeah.
kid has to do it.
I get that, but
King Kong.
King Kong is on this list, but hang on that, because the whole reason this list was even compiled, and I don't watch Dutton Ranch, which is the spinoff to Yellowstone, but spoiler alert, Rip, the character, has to kill an entire crop of cows. And a baby cow that he had saved from a herd. Yeah, what did I say? Flock.
All right, you said a crop.
I'm sorry, crop.
Crop of cows.
So I don't watch that show, but I'm definitely not going to be watching it because this guy had to get all of his infected cattle into a massive pile of cows, put them in a massive grave because I guess they were all infected, and he had rescued a calf from a fire, and then he had to pull the trigger, and before he does it, he says, "You don't deserve this." So one by one, boom, 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 they're killing these damn cows.
I wish you would.
I will never watch.
He used a BB gun, so it took forever.
Bad
Each one
burgers.
of them. It was sad.
Bad burgers.
That's number 1 on this list, by the way.
King
But
Kong.
You were talking about King Kong, yes, the Empire State Building. So Peter Jackson really knew how to weaponize this giant gorilla to break our hearts. Kong didn't ask to be kidnapped, brought to New York City.
Right.
He just wanted to chill on the island and hang out with Naomi Watts, and then the biplanes take him down just as he's trying to
It's funny.
protect
I wasn't
her.
thinking about the Peter Jackson version. I was thinking about the
The
original,
OG?
like Fay Ray.
I'm sure it's all encompassed.
What about
What was number 1?
The Dutton
Dutton
Ranch,
Ranch.
That's dumb.
that none of us have watched.
silly.
Sounds terrible.
What about Charlotte and Charlotte's Web?
That was
That's
heavy.
a good one, too.
That was heavy.
That is not on here. And I'm surprised you haven't mentioned this yet, Rafe, because you love The Fox and the Hound.
Oh, God.
That's number 5. Widow Tweed abandons Todd.
What about the German Shepherd and I Am Legend?
Oh, yeah.
I Am Legend. Yeah, Robert has to kill Sam.
Todd doesn't die.
Todd
Well.
doesn't die. Well, it's not just death. It's like abandon, like just trauma.
Oh, I thought it was death only.
No.
It's a lot of death, but that one I guess is not.
Oh, yeah, the I Am Legend.
I love that movie.
That's
but
heavy,
it's so
brother.
sad.
Heavy.
He has to strangle that dog.
Yeah, hate that. I hated
Yeah,
that.
it
I
was
hate
heavy.
it too.
It happens.
I hated that movie.
I can still see it in my mind. Anything that happens to the dragons on Game of Thrones and House of Dragon is number 9 on this
Or
list.
the
What'd you say,
wolves.
Scott?
The dire wolves all get killed in that show too, and it's
Yeah.
like they don't give them any. They kind of buried those.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of forgot
Storylines.
about those.
Scott, what did you say
He,
about I Am
he,
Legend?
he casually said, "It happens."
It
strangling your
happens,
dog.
Scott. We're taking your dogs from you and Al.
Jeez, dude.
Also, last on this list, number 3, Shadow limps over the hill. Everybody thinks that Shadow is dead in that muddy pit. And then
Oh, they knew what they
you
were doing.
see Peter standing there heartbroken, and then Shadow comes limping.
Dude,
Oh,
the way that
best.
they painted that, it was in childhood seconds.
What is this? What?
Homeward Bound.
In Homeward Bound,
I
dude.
don't remember.
What?
Oh, my God. Go
An
back
Incredible
and watch
Journey?
it.
You blocked it out.
Dude,
Yeah,
It's so good.
they
kinda stuff.
they mathematically figured that scene just to rip the
Yeah.
hearts out of children
So
across
shout
the
out
universe.
to a forgotten animal death in a movie that never gets mentioned is the cat in Boondock Saints. when they're
Oh,
getting,
shot on the table.
do you remember that?
Oh my God.
Where they're getting drunk and he just like is excited and he pounds his fist on the table and the gun goes off and just blows the cat across the room. And I'm like,
Is that why
man.
men love that crap so much, that movie?
Marley and Me.
No, we like it
nothing
because
to
the
do
guy
with it.
from Fraggle Rock is in there saying, "Get the F out of here." It's the best.
Get the f out of here.
There it is.
That's good stuff. And that's your crap on celebrities.
No Marley from Marley and Me, huh?
No, no.
You know what? I'm happy to hear
That's
that.
wild.
I'm never
knock
going
off
to see
the
that
list.
movie.
I'm so sad now from like reading that list and just like thinking about every one of those damn scenes. Oh,
All right, birthdays.
Birthdays, Ethan Slater, that's the Tin Man from the Wicked movies, is 34. Aquafina is 38. Morena Baccarin, that's Vanessa from the Deadpool movies, also in Gotham and Homeland and Sheriff County and
Yeah,
Masters
the
of
wife
the
in
Universe.
Homeland.
This is the Sorceress in the new Masters of the Universe movie, is 47. Justin Long is 48. Dominic Cooper from Preacher and Agent Carter is 48. Zachary Quinto. I haven't seen that guy in a while, but
Spock.
he was in Heroes, he was in Star Trek, he was in a bunch of stuff, and then I haven't seen him in anything. He's 49. Wentworth Miller is 54. That's the guy from Prison Break and Legends of Tomorrow. Wayne Brady, two first names, is 54. Liam Cunningham, that's Sir Davos on Game of Thrones, is 65. Dana Carvey, SNL legend and more, is 71. Dennis Haysbert, that's President Palmer on 24, also in the Lucifer, and that is his first big role was in 1989 as
Pedro Serrano.
Pedro Serrano in Major League. Hats, 4 bats, gracias. He's 72. Jerry Mathers, the Beeve, he's 78. And Stacy Keach, Henry Pope, the warden of the first season of Prison Break, and
Great actor.
Matt LeBlanc's father on Man with a Plan, and a whole bunch of other stuff. He did 9 months in the clink for smuggling cocaine in 1984, and then played a narcotics cop in Cheech and Chong films.
He's Sergeant Stadenko.
Yeah. He's 85 years old today.
All right, today's porno birthday is Greta Carlson, and today's birthday girl has been in 257 fine films, including Two Men and a MILF, Amateur Babes in Joyland, America's Raunchiest Home Videos 3, Battling Bitches, Binders Keepers, Charm School Dropouts, Dial E for Enema, Don't Mess with a Mistress, Professor Butts, Rodney Moore's High Heeled and Horny, and Who Could Forget a Role? In 1994, Spanx for the memories. Greta Carlson is 68 years old. That's your porno birthday. Those are your crappy birthdays, and that was your crap on celebrities. All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We have some of your emails and a new dating trend called wildflowering. I'll let you know what that is. Sounds super poetic, right?
Yeah.
Wildflowering.
Very
Sounds
Tom
lovely.
Petty.
But really, is it? 8:16. Tuesday, traffic and weather, Moon coming at you.
Traffic is brought to you by Golden Oak Lending. Do you need extra cash? Golden Oak Lending can convert your home's equity into cash in as little as 14 days. Let Golden Oak Lending cure your blues. Everything seems to be moving along as it should. Your point forecast, mostly sunny, high of 82. Right now it's 68 at the Point Studio.
Victory, Men's Health. Fellas, I have been chirping at you for a while. So is Moon. So is King Scott. You got to get your health straight, man. You got to optimize your health in 2026. It's already June. This year is sneaking away just like last year snuck away from us. And you didn't do anything last year, and you said, I'll do it next year. Well, next year's slipping away, too. So go to a Victory Men's Health near you, and it's easy because there's one in East O'Fallon, there's one in Town and Country that we all go to, and there's one in Sunset Hills. And they're building a brand new facility, a superplex, if you will, over in the Glen Carbon, Edwardsville area that'll be opening this year. Because Victory is always looking at ways to reach men in the metro area and make it easier for you to optimize your health on a daily basis. When you go in, they check your blood down to a cellular level, they figure out what's going on with you, and they get you on a customized treatment plan. And if they don't have what you need, they will put you on to someone who does. But they have all sorts of treatments to help optimize your health, whether it's testosterone therapy, weight loss therapy, ED therapy. They can help you get over the hump on some peptides if you're having some recovery problems. Or maybe you just need to lose that extra 5 pounds of stubborn cortisol fat you can't get rid of around your midsection. They've got everything you need, vitamins and supplements galore, and they are your biggest cheerleader every step of the way. So don't wait. Optimize your health and prioritize your health in 2026. Go right now and make an appointment at victorymenshealth.com. That's victorymenshealth.com.
Rizz. Daddy, wake up, Daddy.
All right, St. Louis, it is time to get ready for the biggest celebration of the century. America's hitting its 250th anniversary, and Captain Jim's Fireworks is your destination to ring it in with a bang. So they've packed the store to the rafters, as always, but now with extra patriotic items just for this massive milestone. Now, you already know they have the best products at the lowest prices in the St. Louis area. We're talking the loudest mortars on the market. Giant 500-gram cakes, unbelievable 1,500-gram finale cakes, and everything you need to keep the kids entertained. And you can buy with confidence, too, thanks to Captain Jim's legendary no-dud guarantee. If it doesn't fire, bring it back. They'll swap it out. Because they're in a permanent building and open all year round, they've always got you covered. And put this on your calendar. We will be down for our annual Captain Jim's Fireworks remote extravaganza, June 25th. That's a Thursday. So make this a birthday America will never forget. Visit Captain Jim's Fireworks on Highway 67 right next to the Dirt Cheap in West Alton, or plan your haul at fireworksstl.com, fireworksstl.com.
Rizz. Daddy, wake up, Daddy.
All right, it is time for spring cleaning. And if you've been wondering where you should be going, you should be supporting local and you should be going to Woodard. I'm telling you, everything from cleaning your couches to the hard surfaces like the grout that is just impossible. Or maybe you got some water damage. You know, I was talking to my pal Michelle over at Woodard, and she was talking about like water damage. Maybe you leave a sprinkler running on too long, sneaks into the basement, or maybe you got appliances that are overflowing, and now you possibly have mold, right? And especially once those temperatures get up there, mold can really take off. And that's above you and I cleaning that. I love cleaning my house every week, but I'm not going to be able to get rid of mold like Woodard can, okay? So from everything from damage to your couch, you got a big stain on your couch or something in the carpet, to mold removal, they can help with all of that. Go to woodard247.com.
Boy, we got some good friends in the studio, huh? Some good friends here.
What's up, nerds?
I'd like to welcome Miss Ashley Vogt to the studio and her fiance, Jamie Rivers. That's right.
Yeah, let's go.
Yes.
And I did that in order.
Oh, I know
of
why you did it
importance.
that way. I'm well aware of your
It's
day.
funny. The last time you were here, I think I was like, hey, when are you going to...
Oh, you totally rolled him under the bus.
Yeah,
I
you did.
know.
It was
Yeah,
weird.
big time.
What was even weirder was the 10 and 11 text messages after that for him apologizing for doing
Aw.
I did apologize. I honestly, I did. I was like, man, shouldn't have done that.
I wasn't mad at it. You're good.
I know you weren't mad. It was him.
I wasn't mad.
Okay, all right. I just wanted
In
to make
fact,
sure.
I think I told you at that time, I go, it's coming.
I know.
Don't worry.
I just wanted to kind of shove you guys along. Well, listen, you guys are here to talk about Synergy Integrated Healthcare, which we'll get to in a second.
Absolutely.
Are you guys going anywhere after?
We're going down to the Courtney show following
What
this.
time is that at?
Just whenever.
11?
That's fine.
Yeah.
You can hang with us
Stick
for a while.
around.
Let's get to some Rizzo emails.
Hey, are you going up with the Blue Angels?
Yeah, did you get the call?
All right, it's not him.
No,
Okay, good.
Ashley, are you going up to the Blue Angels? Did they call you?
I mean, I could never
How do you know that?
confirm nor deny.
Okay.
Are you-
I like
are
a
you-
little
Ashley.
mystery.
Okay, no,
I don't
listen.
know
So one of us was invited to go up with the Blue Angels. Okay, so they can only choose one of us. So we said, all right, Moon, you've always wanted to do this. Go do it. Because the air show's in town this weekend.
Yes.
Over at Spirit Airport. And Moon was rejected.
Oh,
Yes.
man.
Rejected.
He was
I
rejected.
was accepted. They said you need to do this, have your doctor fill out this, sign this, blah blah. I gave everything to him, and then I was like, I'm going up in June. This is going to be the greatest. And then I was in France, and I got the worst email of my life.
Did
So
they give you a reason?
No,
it just said,
they picked
hey,
somebody else. They
sorry.
gave a seat to go to somebody else. And who is that person?
We're finding them.
Okay,
Womp womp.
that's not me.
It's not you.
I would do it, but they did not ask me.
Why is
And
your
we're
phone
trying to-
ringing, Jamie?
We were trying to think of who
Why
would
isn't
be
it being from
acceptable
Top Gun?
to take Moon's seat.
John
What
Hamm.
about Steve Ewing?
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
A lot of
Yeah,
texters.
He's in way better shape than I am, and he's probably got similar reach. So it's all good. I understand that.
Steve Ewing.
What about Steve Templeton?
And Steve's
Steve
cooler.
Templeton.
He's cooler than I am.
He'd give
Sleeves
us a
up.
bird's eye view of the weather up
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
the weather like up there, Steve Templeton?
If he did a tornado report or something up there,
Steve Templeton is our
He's
guy.
full up when he's up there. We're in trouble.
He's our guy. It's fine.
if he did it in character, I would think that would
John
be
Hamm,
amazing.
fine.
Yeah.
Sure.
Ozzie Smith, fine.
Yes.
John Goodman.
John
fine.
Goodman, fine.
Nikki Glazer, fine.
She's not doing it.
Buckley 3 from Instant Credit Auto Mart. Fine.
Fine.
Who is too big of a celebrity, do you think, for this?
To do that?
Yeah.
I meant the Blue Angels.
I'm just saying, because like, is Wayne Gretzky is that too much? Because
Oh, that would be.
He's
I'll
in
be
town
honest
right
with you.
now. That would
That would
work.
be.
Oh, really?
I'm not sure about Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah, that
I don't
would be
think he-
weird
although he might be working some of the Stanley Cup final, I'm not sure.
because he's so chill and so calm. At least in
I don't
my
need
experiences.
the great one going up with the Blue Angels.
You don't need him.
Yeah, he's exactly.
Don't put Gretzky in danger till you get my letter.
That's true. Got to get him to Canada.
I'm just wondering who we think might be
I don't know.
too big.
I want to know.
Yeah.
I want to know who took your spot.
I know, me too. We will get to the bottom of it.
I think it's the Dubman twins from Carroll House Furniture.
They're not twins, Reeve.
See?
Yeah, we found that
How
out.
do you know?
Listen,
Because I know Brooke Dubman
Okay,
very
well, maybe he's been lying to you
But yeah.
this entire time.
I mean,
They're not twins.
they're not twins.
they
They're,
act like twins.
they're very, they're a tight-knit family.
They're very tight. They got a twin energy, I'll tell you that.
They
Twin-
do.
Twinergy.
But they're not twins.
Okay, well,
Well, we're gonna
today
find
I learned
out.
the Dubman brother and sister are, in fact, not
The
the,
Dubman
twins.
siblings.
The Sibs are not twins.
Dub Sibs.
Got so much.
We're going to
mystery
find
today.
out. And we'll destroy this person. What? We're not going to do that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
You know, what if it is somebody
We're
like
not doing that.
what if it is somebody like Andy Cohen or something? That would all
Andy
make
Cohen's
sense.
fine.
That would totally make sense.
I
Andy-
could see that one.
And I
Cohen's
would love
good
to see that video.
Andy Cohen's not going up with the Blue Angels.
No, unless there's a cocktail.
Could be after, that's for sure.
Anderson Cooper would have to go up with Andy Cohen, and like they'd have to be doing their thing up there.
What thing is that?
Drinking on
explain.
television is their thing. Their amazing friendship that I love.
All right, let's do some emails, and then we'll get to
One-seater.
what Synergy Integrated Healthcare is all about.
All right, emails are sponsored by 123 Mortgage. Reach out to Kevin and make your mortgage a win. 123mortgage.com. All right. I'll do the first one. It just says, hey, guys, what are your thoughts on throwing organic trash like banana peels, orange peels, and apple cores? Is this littering or is it trashy? I'm assuming it's not
just
somebody's
out?
yard.
Just out your window?
We've been through this.
We've been through this before. It's not.
Why are you pointing at Jamie right now?
It is not
I'm
encouraged.
going to let Jamie.
Do you throw garbage out the window like apple cores and stuff?
throw it
Oh
out
my
the
God, I've
window.
got the greatest story.
This one's a good one.
We were dating for days, probably.
I think it was our first trip to the gym.
First
together.
trip to the gym together.
It's a big step.
It's a big step. And
Whose gym did you go to? His gym or her gym?
Oh, he went to mine.
You did-
What day
not
was
like
it? Leg day?
You did that after only days?
Deep squats?
So we're on the way to the gym, and back then, before my tooth had gotten broken and whatnot, because I'm a fake tooth now, so eating an apple can be a challenge. But back then, it wasn't. And I'm eating an apple on the way to the gym every morning, is what I...
Every morning. It was like his pre-workout.
Yeah, and we're driving down, and we're on the right side of the road, so I'm not going to roll my window down and throw it into traffic. No, I mean, it's biodegradable. It's not a big deal. Roll down the passenger window. Every day I did that, even before we started dating. So now she's sitting in the passenger seat. I'm not even thinking. I'm nailing down this apple down the window. And I go,
You wing it
throw
across
it
her.
right across.
Oh, he shot straight across the bow. I thought he was going to take my nose off with this apple core.
Would have been better if the window was closed.
Oh, my God.
What kind of apple do you remember? Like a Honeycrisp?
It was a green apple.
Oh, yeah.
that's
It would
typical
be.
Gra-
That was
your
my-
garbage Granny
No, no,
Smith.
Canadian.
I go...
He's a psychopath.
That's such a
I
Canadian
go in
thing.
stages of red apples, green apples. I get sick of it, then I go to the other one, I go back.
Well,
What's
Moon
fun?
talked about doing that. People get pissed because you're not allowed to introduce foreign things into the ecosystem.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
we'll
the
just-
animals eat it.
So Jamie,
So
I
what
was at,
happens when an apple falls off the tree into the grass?
I think it's because it's near the road. Like deer or raccoons will go eat that.
They would
trash.
appreciate it.
well, it's
Why
funny,
not?
It's funny you say
But
that
they'll
because
get hit.
I justified it in my mind too because I did the same thing and I would always throw it across Mallory and she'd always be like, dude,
See?
why do you throw this out the window? Just wait until there's a trash can. And like, she is famous for leaving banana peels in the car all the time.
In the cup holder, right? My wife does the same
yeah,
thing.
she puts them in the cup holder, and I'm like, but I don't want to have a chance of leaving this apple core in the car and making it smell like a rotten apple the rest of the time. I'm going to toss it on, and it's just in the grass. It's earth back to earth.
Yes.
And then I said that on the show, thinking
apparently
it was
it's not
normal,
good.
and oh my gosh, our listeners destroyed me.
Well, it is littering.
Yeah, dude,
Dropping trash in
you're
the
a
vehicle is
criminal.
commonly treated as littering.
Good job,
I've been
Jamie.
avoiding the man for a long time.
Yeah, dude, you're a criminal. We're terrible people.
Was that almost a deal breaker for you when he tossed an apple core?
I think she got turned
inches
on.
from your face.
This man is what a rebel, huh?
It worked. You're engaged.
That was probably the least of all evils. I mean, this one he's thrown some curveballs over the years.
Let's get into them. Like, no,
I'm
It was
one
just
step
a
above caveman, I admit it.
100%.
Well, Missouri law makes littering illegal when you throw, place garbage, trash, refuse on a public road or other property without consent. So, yeah, you cannot do that. You are breaking the law.
What if I ask the city of Cottleville if I'm allowed to throw my apples in the grass?
Cottleville's got enough problems.
Oh, hey, well, don't you talk about the Ladue of St. Charles
And
like
enough
that.
apples.
The Ladue of St. Charles. That's so perfect.
Cottle Vegas has enough problems. Next email.
Okay, the next email says, hey, have you guys checked in recently with that guy that's live streaming and living in his apartment for 365 days? Yeah. And the fact is...
Oh, you guys know about this guy? This guy is living... Okay.
Oh, wow, there he is.
Skip Boyce. I've been
live.
checking in with him every day.
He's
You
on day
talk to him?
143.
Come on.
I do.
Come on.
So this guy at the first of the year locked himself in his room. And he's not coming out until he achieves certain goals.
Does he have a shower in there?
Yeah,
He
he's
said,
got
so
everything.
he's got a bathroom through that little
Just
door.
making sure, Lauren. Just making sure.
Now,
That's a great question.
Can I update you a little bit?
Got
It
a
is-
Canon 3D printer in there, dude.
It is day 143 for Skip. He has not been locked in there the entire time.
Oh,
What? He left the room?
He did leave the room. Something happened with his mother, and he was he was devastated about it.
shouldn't he have to start over?
I don't know.
Yeah,
So I haven't checked in with him personally since that happened, but he was devastated. And he was on social media saying, I know you guys are angry with me and whatever. But something, some emergency happened with his mother. I think his mother is okay, but now he's back in the room. He has lost something like 60 pounds.
He started at 330.4. He's down to 268 and a half pounds.
I
And he
don't know
started
that math.
sewing. He didn't have the sewing machine in there last time.
I mean,
You gotta
look,
pick up a hobby.
He looks smaller since the last time we've seen him. There he is.
Live
So what's
24/7.
the point? Is
He
he
wants
raising
to do
money?
No, he
lose
wants to
weight.
do one pull-up and lose weight.
And he's ignoring his children because his children are in the rest of the house with his wife.
So this seems
Weird.
I
okay.
have
So
so many questions.
massive sacrifice for I don't want to say for no reason at all, because obviously he wants to get healthy and do that. So I'm never going to criticize that. But seems like he's jeopardizing a lot of other things in the meantime. At least he should have some kind of a GoFundMe for a charity or something where people can donate for, I don't know, pick a cause.
I just want to know is
Riz,
he
otherwise
you just
this is
donate
just weird.
income during
Donate
this?
to himself.
No.
Why?
Or maybe he
making
works
money
from
on the
home.
YouTube channel.
I don't know.
He might be.
Yeah, but he's got
Is.
4
I don't think it
viewers
was
right
an
now.
unintended consequence, but I think it picked up a bunch
But
of
his
followers.
wife and his kids and all that, like, come on.
They're in the other room.
It did, but it
Maybe
didn't.
they're happy.
If you look, he's got 16,000 subscribers, but there's only 4 people watching.
Didn't-
and
wasn't
we're-
there some extenuating circumstance where he's away from home anyway a lot?
He worked on an oil rig.
Yeah, he was on an oil rig for a year
Yeah,
at a
but
time.
isn't it different when the guy's on the other side of the door?
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, he looks good though. By the way, he looks like he does look like he lost a good amount of weight.
That room is way too messy for me. If I was locking myself in for a year, it would be immaculate.
I'd like to see.
It's kind of making me twitch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ashley's got a splash of OCD, maybe
You know
like a
what?
big
Totally
splash.
okay.
I get that.
A big splash, maybe.
I get it.
Well, there he is,
Yeah,
checking in.
I think I'm going to start this in September.
and he's a delightful guy.
Just be in that room.
When your baby is here, you
Yes,
stop that,
nice.
Scott.
When the baby comes, stay in that room.
No.
That room only.
Right, that room only.
leave to potty.
And I'm
That
gonna
would
put
be
on
an
weight.
amazing experiment.
That would be a good punishment for something later on, is that Scott has to just stay in his room for 24 hours.
Dude, when that baby comes, you're like, okay, make
I'll
it
agree.
48 hours.
Please, let me lose something.
Next.
Okay, the next email is, guys, I've noticed an uptick in alpha gal talk on your show. I wanted to provide some info. By the way, my son in Europe was talking about this tick bite that was real itchy, and it was huge. It was like a red line, like this long, and I go, dude, I hope you don't have alpha gal. And even he knew what it was. 16-year-old kid was like, oh, is that the meat thing?
It's a big story of the summer, man.
Oh,
The Lone
kids
Star
are
tick?
reading it all on TikTok and things like that.
gosh.
We're going through some stuff with her oldest where Instagram's become a thing.
Yes.
And he's believing a lot of what he's
Every
reading.
tick is now the alpha gal carrier.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
First of all, so yes, the Lone Star tick does carry this particular thing. But it's not, if you get bit by this thing, it's not necessarily you're going to get it automatically.
Right.
It's like one in a however many thousands of a chance to get it.
This person goes on and says, it's prevalent in my area, which is Phelps County, not too far. Sadly, even a lot of kids are getting it right now. You cannot eat any red meat. This includes beef, pork, lamb, deer, etc. Also, no dairy, and oftentimes you'll also develop a sensitivity to gluten. This is becoming so common that it almost feels like when and not an if situation, at least where I'm from. As somebody who raises beef, it feels twice as scary. All in all, it affects more than just macho men who don't like vegans, so I hope Learn can have some empathy for the rest of us as well. Love
I
you
know,
all.
I've been-
She's made some
I've
comments.
made some comments. Well, because it's so funny. I get thrown under the bus often because I don't eat a lot of meat and I don't mind vegetarians or vegans. And so it's the one thing that all these it sadly is a lot of burly big men that are big meatheads.
Why are you looking at
The
me?
one thing that they are so afraid of is this little bitty tick, and I kind of love the nature about it. I'm like, this is hilarious. And you're out
Okay.
hunting.
It's a little
and-
sadistic.
Most
I know.
I
people-
feel targeted.
That was
With her
vicious.
eye contact, I feel targeted.
Because you're here. She was looking at me last time.
Well, you know how often I am like thrown under Steve's Hot Dogs. We were talking about this morning. This is a perfect example. I was like, yeah, Steve's Hot Dogs reached out. They're like, hey, do you want to make like a celebrity hot dog? I go, yeah, I'd love to make. I always eat the veggie dogs when I go there. This whole room erupted. They're like, Bert, nobody's gonna be eating that veggie dog. Exactly. So you
I don't know,
all
I
can-
can't triggered. If I walk up and order the veggie wiener.
Oh yes,
No.
you will, Jamie. There was nachos
good luck.
on
Good
top
It's funny
of
for
it.
someone whose product is entirely processed red meat to pick the one person on the show who stands against red meat.
Yes.
You sound triggered
Good
as
luck
well.
selling
I
3 of
don't
them.
mind at all. I'm happy for you, but I
Just so you
think it's
guys
funny.
know, most people who are bitten by ticks do not develop this alpha-gal thing. I mean, the per bite risk is low. I can't give an exact number.
And don't we just have enough numbers now to start looking at the acupuncture thing?
Yeah, the
I don't know
acupuncture's
anything about
working.
acupuncture. I really don't. Except
yeah.
for I have seen
Which is offered at
a whole
Synergy
lot of
Integrated Healthcare.
Yeah, I have seen
Cha-ching.
a whole lot of anecdotal evidence that says that the people that have had it reversed, it was due to some acupuncture systems.
Well, honey,
You
hey,
are correct. Yeah, there's a couple
part
of
of the new
really good case
advertising.
studies out there.
Yeah.
where
Right?
they've-
Are you
they've shown-
allergic to red meat?
Yeah.
Did the
Would
tick
you-
get you? Come to Synergy.
Would you like another burger?
Show me where the tick touched you.
Yeah. That's going to be part of it.
sometimes it's a bad area.
Dude, yeah, my son got it real close, real close.
Yeah.
I had one in between my toes. That's the tick I had.
Oh, that's the dumbest.
Have you eaten red meat since the
yes,
tick?
I'm fine.
It wasn't
Okay.
even a smart tip.
For now. You don't know. This
Oh.
stuff, it's like you'll find out in like a month.
I think she's wishing this on you.
Dude.
I'm
Don't
looking
put that
at-
out
I'm
there.
looking at you.
Don't you put that out there.
Don't you
Don't you put
because
that out
it'd be
there.
so crazy because you could never have a meatball again. It's just-
Don't you put that even on
You are kind of casting a
Can you
witch
imagine?
spell across the table at him.
Could I imagine? Yes.
I'll kill you.
I know. I'm not the tick, dude.
Scott,
Yeah, but
delete
you
that
just-
from the podcast, please.
You're the one talking about it. You just brought it up.
You
don't
put
have
it
to
out
bring
there.
You have to bring
Wouldn't it
it
be funny if Rizz couldn't eat meatballs? What?
That'd be horrible.
That's
Riz.
my identity.
Right before
He
you
is
go
a
to
big hairy
Europe.
meatball.
Right before you go to Europe.
Right? Yeah, right before we go to Europe.
You better lock it down because you're not going to be able to have any meatball in Italy if you keep going out in the woods
Well, and
saving,
you know what?
saving
Get
deers.
coconut oil
My
over
foot
you.
was itchy, and I said to my wife, I go, my foot's itchy. Okay, put some calamine lotion on it.
Oh, God.
And she goes, you got a tick between your toes. I go, oh, get it out.
Dude, I ate like total garbage the entire time in Europe, and I lost weight. The food is so much better there. It is so much better. You're going to
Why
have
don't
the
you
greatest
move
time
there,
of your life.
Eurotrash?
I'm saying, you're going to have the greatest time of your life. And if she curses you with Alpha Gal before you go,
Yeah,
you may
again,
as well just
Imagine being gluten-free.
Cancel the trip.
go to hell.
No gluten going to
gluten.
croissant world.
Oh, Lord.
Oh.
You better just, hey, man,
Dude.
you better be safe. Like,
I'm-
don't leave the house.
I'm not gonna. I don't like to leave the house.
She's moving her fingers under the thing. A lot.
Yes.
She's
I'm doing
doing a lot of casting
Do you
under the
She's
have
got-
some
yeah.
kind of voodoo?
I do. I got
doll?
Yes.
some quartz over here, and I'm pointing at my
I
quartz
noticed
at
a
you.
couple of different rocks under there. She's
this-
brewing up a storm.
If this curse takes place, you are screwed.
I don't want it even out there,
If it
guys. Go
happens,
stop
Riz,
it.
do you blame her immediately?
100%.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll take it. Good luck.
Oh my God.
What have you done?
It's
one
now
more.
on record too.
Yes,
know
it
it
is.
What time is it? 8:43.
Yeah.
Mark this.
Let's see. Hey, Rizz, I went to the movie theater, and I'm a relatively frequent moviegoer, but I saw something I've never seen before. Previews are rolling. Guy comes in, sits in the seat a few over, and then removes his shoes immediately. I was shocked. He did this the whole movie.
Maybe get a tick between his toes.
A reclined shoeless foot out of the corner of my eye.
disgusting.
Am I crazy for thinking this is weird? Have theaters become too comfortable?
Yeah, you're not home.
What's happening with this world? Thank you.
Should have leaned over and started sucking on his toes.
Yeah, that
man.
would have been the move.
That's how you put an end to that.
Maybe
Or
that's what he was
tickle.
asking.
Start
Till he
tickling.
grabs the back
Or
of your
even
head.
just walked
Says
up and gave him a
yes.
foot
You know
massage
what?
just
Yeah.
out of the blue. Just
Is it because we've got recliners now and you can get a glass of wine and now everybody just figures like they're in their living room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
now I
your toes.
do.
Uh-oh.
I bring a blanket in. when I go
and
to the
fine.
movies, 'cause
That's fine.
It's always
That's fine.
freezing in there. I bring a blanket
That's
in.
fine.
I have my car blanket
Yeah, oh, yeah.
that just lives in my car.
Yeah, we know what the blanket's for.
Blanket and a bucket of popcorn. Hey, honey.
We know what the blanket's for.
Do you take your shoes off?
No.
We've lost all sense of decorum.
Oh, please.
What do you mean, oh, please? You taking your shoes
You know what?
off?
There's so little joy anymore. People want to take their shoes off.
Then stay home.
And be
I
under
don't
a
wanna see
blanket,
your-
do the popcorn bucket, whatever.
I don't want to
way
see your
better than the
patoots at the.
shoes,
I don't want to see your Cheetos at the.
Those are good.
Oh, you're gonna see.
Those are good Twizzler holders. You just put one in between each toe.
That's right. Fruit by the foot.
And
It's
then
in the
as
name.
you need them, as the movie progresses, you just yank a Twizzler out from in between your toes. And
I love it when you guys yell at each other.
It'd be great if somebody else grabbed them for me.
yeah, that's 8 Twizzlers, dude. That's an 8 Twizzler clip.
You reach your foot over the seat in front of you and off.
Care for one? Oh, you imagine? Just a foot comes over with a Twizzler.
I like making friends. Honestly, I'm taking the Twiz probably. I'll just cut the little toe part off.
We've lost
Don't say no
all
to Twizzy.
sense of decorum and couth.
Let me ask you this. You mad at little kids
Yeah.
who take their shoes off?
I hate kids, you know that.
Well, you do hate children.
So,
They got stinky little feet, too. Just because they're
true.
smaller doesn't make it right. Just
Okay.
saying.
I try not to go to movies where there are kids.
Great. Scott Rizzuto at
Anyway.
8:45 a.m. I try not to go to movies. where
Ashley
there's
and Jamie are here, guys. We have some business to get to here. First things first. Let me see the rock on your hand. Show it to the
good
people.
There we go.
Show it to the people.
Congrats.
Now we got Jamie's side of it. Ashley, how did the proposal go down?
Oh, goodness.
It was in Nashville.
So I will preface it this way. There were so many layers of deception involved in this
Which is what an
proposal.
engagement's all about.
Yes.
That's why you want to start it on.
I think not only the entire city of St. Louis, but also the entire city of Nashville knew that this was coming, except for me. I had absolutely no clue. Jamie has this skill of morphing and manipulating things to make me think like it's my idea. It's never actually my idea. Not at all.
Well,
So-
in this case, it was very important that the idea of going down to Nashville with our friends was, in fact, your idea. Otherwise, like, why are you putting this together, Jamie?
Yeah.
You know?
So our friends invited us on their plane down to Nashville.
On their plane, huh?
Oh, that's some Cottleville stuff. Let me guess.
Introduce me.
Did Jamie throw an apple core out the jet door, too?
And shout out, because the last time I screwed this up, Strategic Air Services.
Yes.
Okay.
My buddy Kevin Malutnock over there.
Shout out.
Yes. So
Cut that out of the
they
Unless he wants to give us some
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never know.
Kevin
friends.
had reached out and said, "Hey, what are you guys doing on this day? I've got some hours I need to put on one of our planes, and we're going to go down to Nashville, see my buddy play a show." And it was the week of my oldest's 16th birthday, so my parents were coming into town. And I'm like, "Oh man, that sounds so fun, but my parents are going to be in town that day, so I don't know that we can." He's like, "Oh, well, figure it out. Let me know. This is the day we're going." And then lo and behold, I mean, cha-ching, my phone goes off, and it's my mother texting me right after this happens.
Yes.
And she goes, "Hey, we changed plans. We're not going to come in on that Thursday anymore. We're going to drive to Kansas City and then drive on to St. Louis the next day. They're back home in Wichita." So I call Kevin back. "Hey, guess what?
We
in.
could go.
Let's go."
What do you know?
It's my idea. Let's go.
Again, yes.
Nice. Start a
Did-
marriage
oh,
off
good.
gaslighting, dog.
didn't put together that, I had just told them, we can't go. My mother is coming into
you're on
town.
the phone with
and
the
then
mom.
right after my mother texted
Did you
me.
text her mom going, hey,
She
you're
knew the
canceled?
whole time.
No, she
knew the
knew.
whole time.
Yeah.
Okay.
She just had not communicated
Oh,
yet.
okay.
So that was lie number one for my
Love
own
it.
mother.
It's not lying. It's not lying.
Yeah.
It's called
Trauma issues
silent
for me.
organizing.
So we go, we fly down to Nashville. We have a great afternoon just kind of exploring the city, go have a great dinner, and then we go to see this show at Garth Brooks's bar in Nashville. And walk in, he'd had this little booth set up by the stage. We watch the show. He's great. And then he starts playing one of our favorite songs, Tennessee Whiskey by Chris Stapleton.
Just
So
randomly.
Everybody,
Crazy, huh?
everybody goes out to the dance floor. Everybody's dancing. I'm kind of in my zone. We're having a great time. He ends the song and he goes into a new song and he says, "Hey, I'm going to give my band a break, but I want to play the song I've been working on for you. It's a song by Hardy called Boyfriend." So we love Hardy, and we decided to stay out on the floor, and we're still dancing to the song and everything, and I'm again just still in my zone, right? And then halfway through the song, I look up and I notice that everybody else has left the dance floor, and we're out there by ourselves.
There it is,
standing
baby.
around the dance floor with their phones up, and in that moment, the lights. There you go. Finally, the light bulb comes on. I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And Jamie said, I could figure out the exact moment it all came together for you because your heart started pounding.
Oh.
Well, I had my hand on her chest. So. No, I didn't.
So, well.
Nice.
That's a good dance move.
Our friend Isaac, who is playing the show, who is absolutely phenomenal, he stops the song and he says, hey, before I finish this song, I've got a friend here that's got something to say. Kevin's right by Jamie, hands him a microphone. He drops down on one knee and proposes, and I turn into a sobbing mess.
Oh, it's so
and
good.
say yes. And then all of a sudden, this is where the multiple layers of everybody that knew confetti cannons are going off, and there's a marquee sign coming out, and all the TVs around the place switch over to congrats Jamie and Ashley, and yeah.
They come
Oh
out with
my
the big
God.
lit up marquee.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, I saw the pictures.
Yeah.
Good job, Jamie.
Well, that's a well done proposal.
Thank you.
A lot of moving parts there. All came together.
Yes.
Yes.
It all came together.
That's really
So
sweet.
that's very sweet.
And I did not know until very last minute.
That's
And
awesome.
He had my mother lying to me multiple times, which I'm impressed.
Your mother chose to. She made it. That was a personal choice.
I am also a Hardy fan. Hardee's.
Oh, yes.
Burgers. All right.
They're great
Great
breakfast.
Cinnabon biscuits or whatever.
All right, so not only are you guys tying the knot, but you're also completely transforming what was once the Ozzie Smith Center. It is now officially Synergy Integrated Healthcare in Chesterfield on Baxter. So, what sparked this massive new chapter and the merger with Synergy Spine and Acupuncture?
Well, so as you guys might recall, I was here a few months back, and I had just joined up with the Ozzie Smith Center, started my own little private practice, Synergy Spine and Acupuncture, out of the space and doing clinic marketing. And I tell you, this clinic, it became more than just a job for me. It became really a passion. And the opportunities in healthcare and patient care that we have in this one building is just phenomenal. And I jumped in both feet and had an opportunity around the beginning of the year. The clinic director that was running the clinic was transitioning to a new opportunity down in Paducah, Kentucky. And there was a space open, and I jumped right in. So took over as clinic director in, that was March, and then ended up with the opportunity to take over ownership beginning of April. And so Jamie and I took over ownership of the clinic and worked on rebranding into a new brand. Everything that the clinic previously provided, we are still doing, and we're adding in even more. So it's a pretty exciting time.
Congratulations.
Jamie, how many NHL games you play? 450?
A little more than that. Somewhere in that range, though.
800.
I was in the NHL for 800 games.
800
played
games.
450 some.
All right, so, how is it living with a licensed chiropractor and acupuncturist and rehab expert? Must be cool, right?
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, I actually don't take advantage of it.
Are you the ultimate guinea pig is what I'm asking.
No, I can be. So there are certain times. So here, I'll just explain this. She's so busy at work and a long day, and so if I have like little aches and pains, I'm not bothering her like at home. Every now and then we'll do acupuncture. I have had like needles all over my face and my back, and I will swear by that. Acupuncture is amazing.
It is.
Anybody who's tried other remedies or other cures or whatever, try acupuncture. Give it a whirl. It can do wonders. But the thing with Ashley is, yeah, it's nice to have the chiropractor, and I understand a lot of what her patients are going through is if it's bad knees, bad shoulder, bad back, bad neck, like all that stuff. I live it every day. But what really got me is just, how good she is at what she does. And that's kind of really when we were talking about taking it over as a couple and going for it.
Yeah,
I just knew. I'm like, she's so good at what she does, and all the patients love her, and we can help so many people. not me at home and things, but like we can help so many people every day that are going through all these pains, and it's.
So you guys are a multidisciplinary, wellness clinic. So let's talk about, you offer things like platelet-rich plasma therapy. So who's the ideal candidate for something like that?
So a lot of our regenerative medicine patients are coming in to see us due to chronic injuries, even acute injuries, degenerative driven pain, so arthritic driven pain. We are utilizing your body's own healing processes. So the PRP, the platelet-rich plasma, this is where we're taking out a vial of blood. We spin out the platelets and we re-inject it into the area of injury or pain, chronic pain, anything like that. And basically, it's coming from the approach of the growth factors in these platelets can help to aid in tissue repair and decrease. And this is stuff you'd have to go
to another country for this stuff for a while.
It started out in Europe.
It started out to where you couldn't really do it here. It was only available in Europe. Now we are. It is still not considered FDA approved, but it is FDA regulated. So now that it's being FDA regulated, we're able to do it here as long as. Just patient education is really key here. Not everyone is going to be a candidate. And so the take-home point is there's no guarantees, and that's why you would schedule to come in, have a consultation, go through some history and examination to determine what the best fit is.
Right. And you also offer genetic testing, Morpheus 8, body tight.
Oh, yeah. We've got, so on my staff, I have a wonderful nurse practitioner, Alicia. She does a lot of my regenerative medicine treatments. We also have our medical doctor, our medical oversight, Dr. Hassan, that does some of those treatments as well. But he also provides the Morpheus 8 body tight and a lot of those medical aesthetics and sexual health treatments. And we're a dynamic team, the three of us. So.
Well, it's a big deal.
Yeah,
Congratulations, you guys. And you guys having a big party on Thursday from 5 to 7.
Yes, sir.
Massive grand reopening open house at the office on Baxter Road. Jamie, you got some of your buddies coming out?
Yeah, a ton of Blues alumni will be there. Tony Twist, Cam Jansen, Reed Lowe, Jim Campbell, Barrett Jackman, Mike Zook, Coach Jim Montgomery is going to be there. And right now working on Colton Pareko, making a little stop by, saying hi. And got lots of great people coming by. The support has been great. The St. Louis Blues Warriors, the veterans who play hockey, they're going to come by as well because obviously, Ashley talks about like who qualifies for this. A lot of military veterans are going through a lot of things that we can help with. Not automatic, but at least come on in, get checked out, and if nothing else, Ashley can guide you in the right direction.
314 asking, my wife has glaucoma and a lot of pain and headaches. Does your therapy help?
There are definitely several different options at my clinic that can help that.
Great.
So absolutely give us a call.
Come on down.
Also, food and drinks, including barbecue from Bare Knuckle Barbecue Sauces.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
Best in town. Had some last night. Boy, it was good, Rizz.
Plus, enter to win a $500 gift card towards services.
Yeah, $500 gift of health being raffled off for everybody that's in attendance. You do have to be there to enter this raffle. We are going to do some regenerative medicine demonstrations. So if you kind of want to see exactly how the process goes and what to expect, we'll be available for a little live Q&A, give a little rundown. Just come on down, find out a little bit more about what we do.
All right, so for everybody who wants to check it out, get adjusted, or explore some of the regenerative medicine, give all the details.
Yeah, so we are located at 16216 Baxter Road, Suite 300. So we're right on the corner of Clayton and Baxter, up on the 3rd floor. So Clarkson. Yep. Yes, you're right.
It's okay.
Thanks. Good job.
I got you.
Good catch.
You guys are a good team.
That's my part of the job.
That's right. Yes. So if you want to come out, our website is just about to go live. We have a brand new website getting up and running. But in the meantime, check us out on our socials. We're on Facebook and Instagram, Synergy Integrated Healthcare. Or you can give us a call at 314-200-4955.
Well, congratulations on everything. Congratulations on the engagement, the huge grand reopening. You guys are awesome, and all the best.
Thank you.
Yeah,
appreciate you guys having us. It means a lot. It really does.
Yeah.
And stop throwing stuff out the window. Honestly, it's bad for the environment and illegal. All right, it's 8:59. It's Tuesday. Traffic and weather. Moon coming at you.
Traffic is brought to you by Golden Oak Lending. Do you need extra cash? Golden Oak Lending can convert your home's equity into cash in as little as 14 days. Let Golden Oak Lending cure your blues. Accident left lane blocked 40 westbound at Big Bend. There's road construction left lane closed 70 eastbound at Blanchette. Your Point forecast, mostly sunny, high of 82. Right now it is 71 at the Point studio.
So imagine a 200-mile-per-hour spectacle of speed under the stadium lights, creating a night of drama you absolutely have to see to believe. And that's what's coming to Worldwide Technology Raceway this Sunday for the most memorable night in NTT IndyCar Series racing. It's the stars of the legendary Indy 500 taking center stage under the lights for the 10th annual Bommarito Automotive Group 500. But that's just the beginning. This is a massive tripleheader featuring the rising stars of Indy NXT by Firestone and the wheel-to-wheel drama of the USAC Silver Crown Series. It is a super special Sunday night like no other. Plus, enjoy a jam-packed midway, live music, a full evening of family fun. It's the perfect summer staycation. World-class entertainment at a great value right in your backyard. It's happening on Sunday. Get your tickets now at WWTRaceway.com. Make memories that last a lifetime. That's WWTRaceway.com. Brought to you by the Illinois Office of Tourism and Discover Downstate Illinois.
Rizz. Daddy, wake up, Daddy. Merry Christmas, Rizz.
Been hearing a lot of talks of people looking for new homes or just different homes. Now, maybe you're buying your first place, maybe you're upgrading to fit a growing family, or maybe you're refinancing your current home or even looking to downsize, as we know somebody that just got into that market. Together Credit Union has a loan to fit your life. You start with a lender that you can trust. Together Credit Union, your hometown home loan provider. You can choose from fixed rate, adjustable rate, conventional, jumbo loans, all designed with flexibility and competitive rates in mind. They've been serving our area for 80 plus years. So they have the most incredible, all local, experienced team who are going to take the time to understand your goals and really help answer your questions, make you super comfortable and guide you through every step. So, you know, from application to closing, you feel great about it. You're full of knowledge. You're full of comfort. All is well. Like I said, whether you're a first-time home buyer or this is your 15th home, I don't know. But listen, if you're a first-time home buyer or a union member or somebody who gives back to the community, you may even qualify for a special program created just for you from Together Credit Union. Their people set them apart from all the other lenders that you could choose from out there. These are the best, and it's local. Everything stays here. It's great. At Together Credit Union, you're not just getting a loan, you're gaining a partner. So visit the website, togethercu.org. Together Credit Union is your hometown home loan provider, equal housing lender, and federally insured by the NCUA. Togethercu.org.
All right, welcome back to the program. Let's do some news.
Oh, yeah. We gonna do some news.
And your news being sponsored by
STL Windows and Doors, the installer's other installers trust.
All right, so I'm going to ask this question. I'll see if you got the answer right. Are outdoor balloon releases in Missouri legal or illegal?
Whoa, great question.
Are outdoor balloon releases...
It's going to be turning 4-year-olds into criminals all across Missouri.
Well, you know which ones I'm talking about. You know, to celebrate a milestone or to honor a loved one. You know, they do the balloon releases.
You know what? I'm going to say some legislator over in Jeff City has been as ornery as you have about gender reveals and has made it his mission to cut that crap out.
I think it's probably illegal unless you're under power lines.
Lauren?
I think it is perfectly legal because they don't care.
Because we're a free state.
Because they're like, let's litter the skies and let's litter the rivers.
Well, it is illegal. No, it is. Rafe?
It's a little late to check in with me, but I'm going to go illegal.
No, I was going to say it is illegal in California.
Oh.
It is illegal in Delaware. It is illegal in Hawaii. It is illegal in Maine and Maryland and Nevada and Virginia and in... Louisiana.
Thank you.
It is perfectly legal in Missouri. That's right.
Thank you.
Free state, free state, free state,
free balloons.
State. Now in Louisiana is the latest to ban outdoor balloon releases. It's always made me uncomfortable to see these things, and I understand, you know, the honoring of a loved one. You release the balloons. it is what it is. But
For me, it's a real-time conscious check. Because when you first do it, you go, oh, that's so cool. And you watch it, and then it gets smaller. And you go,
it's
that's
now
so
somebody
cool.
else's problem.
It's going to be up in space. And then you go, wait, no, it's not. It's in someone's yard.
Yeah, now it's somebody else's problem.
A dog might choke.
I
on
always
it.
say it's going to China.
Did I just kill a turtle?
That doesn't make any sense.
I think
I
I
know,
just.
but I was a child.
I think I just killed a duck in Ohio.
I
Yes.
was a child. So next time people in Louisiana want to celebrate a milestone or honor a loved one outdoors, they'll have to leave the helium tanks behind. So starting August 1st, a brand new law officially bans the intentional outdoor release of both Mylar and latex balloons across the state of Louisiana.
Yeah, 314 says it should be illegal because I find these balloons all over the fields and in the woods when I'm hunting in Illinois. It's literally the same thing as littering.
It is littering.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's Illinois littering.
Well, not our problem.
Yeah, it's not a Missouri problem.
There's no way our balloons will go over
Illinoisan.
there. to
That's
Illinois.
going over there for
So
sure.
while environmental groups are cheering the decision, the new rule is sparking a pretty emotional debate. So the push for the ban came heavily from groups like the Louisiana Wildlife Federation. The issue, they argue, is what goes up must eventually come down. While those balloons deflate, they turn into immediate trash that lands, especially in Louisiana, the marshes, the rivers, the forests. Now, the group's executive director pointed out that it's not just the rubber or foil that's the issue. The strings attached to them frequently strangle wildlife or mistakenly used by birds. They build nests with them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, we're providing wildlife homes.
I had a bird in my backyard already this spring that built a trash nest. Like it found like a wrapper.
Cigarette butts.
Cigarette butts. And then there was like a little like candy wrapper.
Well, that's just nature recycling.
Well,
So Mylar balloons are notorious, by the way, for drifting into power lines and then knocking out electricity
yeah, then what?
for entire neighborhoods.
What kind of string is on that that's knocking out neighborhoods?
A curly
No,
one.
the Mylar balloons are like metal.
Oh.
And they're like hitting the power lines.
Okay.
You could look up 1,000 videos of
Okay,
it
you're
happening.
right. I'm sorry, I forgot about that.
So on the flip side of the coin, community advocates argued that balloon releases serve as a vital, comforting ritual for grieving families, particularly in areas dealing with high rates of crime and loss. So one activist from Baton Rouge, who organized a release after her grandson was shot and killed, feels the law goes too far by dictating how communities are allowed to heal.
I mean, let me say, all respect, it's not the only way that you can like honor the dead.
Right.
There's a million ways. So
Yeah.
I don't know if that argument is really going to hold up in court.
That's a pretty dorky
You just get
take.
But
Get
What
plastic
RSD
bags and go and put them in the river to remember your loved ones.
There you go.
Yes.
What a dork. All I know is if my family was allowed to do whatever they wanted to do that, they'd be shooting guns up in the air. And
This is what she
you
said.
know what I mean? Like, come
My
on.
Terrible what
family's
you
been-
said.
My family's been pouring motor oil into rivers
For the dead.
to honor our uncles for years.
Yeah, we'd be shooting rifles off in Crestwood.
So she says when we are releasing these balloons, we are watching the balloons go up to where our loved ones are in heaven. Yes, I understand the wildlife situation, but mankind is more valuable than animals.
It doesn't even get to heaven, dude. It don't even get up there.
You tell the grieving grandmother that.
I will. Give me her phone number. It doesn't go.
Her name is
It doesn't
Kathy.
leave the atmosphere. Okay, so it's not going up there to heaven.
And officials have said, "Hey, listen, Kathy,
Her name's Kathy.
Yeah.
With a K.
Kathy Tolliver with a C.
Okay.
Listen, you could light candles. You could maybe plant a tree.
Yes.
You could maybe throw biodegradable confetti."
Dude, planting a tree lives forever. You know.
But
until-
she's like, it's just not the same visual closure.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Then why don't you take a little flight? You know what I mean? Like,
Release
get her in
the
a hot air
doves.
balloon.
Yeah, there you go. Get in a hot air balloon. Go to heaven.
Okay,
That's
obviously,
good. Go to heaven. That's nice.
obviously it all depends on weather conditions, but helium balloons will travel different distances. They usually burst around 10 kilometers,
Which is heaven.
which is
Just shy of heaven.
5 to 15 miles is usually the travel distance. Oh, so that ain't that far.
Pretty far.
15 miles is not as far as I thought. I thought I was putting it in central
So they're not
Illinois.
going to China?
It does more
I
damage than
thought they were
good.
going to Central Asia.
Have you seen the funeral video where they release the doves and they get hit by a semi? Like,
Immediately.
immediately.
Oh, I need to watch
Like, this
that.
is in honor of Richard. We'll miss you, Richard. And then they let a bunch of doves out of a basket and they fly right across an interstate and a semi just hits all of
I'm
them.
not laughing
and I'm
at
like, I like the idea of that, like doves go up towards heaven. Just make sure you're not near an interstate byway when you do it. Release a few doves.
Yes,
Yeah, my cousin's funeral, they released
Not hurting
doves. And
anything.
it was awesome.
Helium escapes between 5 to 15 miles later.
Well, listen, it's a tough balancing act between, local environmental protection and deeply rooted community traditions.
I thought I was littering Illinois, but it turns out I'm littering Bell Fountain.
There you go.
So next time your toddler, accidentally lets go of his Mickey Mouse balloon, I'm turning him in.
That's right. Get the little cuffs out. Let's
Yeah,
go.
it's still legal here in Missouri, so
You think there's some angels that's just getting heat, St. Peter's breathing down his neck like, hey, we got a major balloon shortage up here. What's going on?
People don't
They're
care
making
about
laws. They won't let
They're
them.
passing laws. All right, we'll take a break, come back with sports. It's 9:16. It is Tuesday, traffic and weather. Moon coming at you.
Traffic is brought to you by Golden Oak Lending. Do you need extra cash? Golden Oak Lending can convert your home's equity into cash in as little as 14 days. Let Golden Oak Lending cure your blues. We have a vehicle fire and 2 right lanes blocked. 170 southbound just before St. Charles Rock Road. Look out, man. Your point forecast, mostly sunny, high of 82. Right now it's 69 at the Point Studio. If you missed the beginning of the show, go back and listen to my nightmare experience in some different airports across this planet, including one. Well, actually, you know what? I'll get to a story later about the nightmare that happened at one of our airports here, but I'm going to tell you about a different one. Mid-America St. Louis Airport in Illinois is the absolute answer to my prayers and the rest of the St. Louis area. Yes, this is a St. Louis airport. Mid-America St. Louis Airport is available to both sides of the river. And yeah, you think, I got to drive a few extra minutes over to Illinois, but I'm telling you, it's a breeze to get there. And once you arrive, you will be flabbergasted at how quick and hassle-free the check-in process is. You get those minutes back immediately. Security and baggage check, super fast. There's no long lines, there's no stress, and there's no a-hole people in the airport like I experienced at a different airport. We're talking about quick access parking that is completely affordable. You save time, you save money. There are very, very, very few delays, and you can count on smooth travel experience. That's what we're all looking for.
My son and his buddies flew on Monday.
Dude, it freaking
Out of
rules.
Allegiant to Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah. You can go to Fort Lauderdale. You can go to Destin, Fort Walton Beach, Punta Gorda, Knoxville, Tennessee, Myrtle Beach, Savannah, Las Vegas, and a new route to Gulf Shores, Alabama. It's
Gulf
all
Shores,
direct.
Alabama?
It's all direct. It's all convenient. It's all affordable. It's amazing. They got concessions, little shop, drinks. They've got it all. And they share a runway with Scott Air Force Base. So while you're out there, you might see some sweet, sweet planes take off. I saw a tanker take off when I was there. It was amazing. Mid-America St. Louis Airport. This is your gateway to easy, efficient travel. Book your next trip at flymidamerica.com. That's flymidamerica.com.
Rizz. Daddy, wake up, Daddy. Merry Christmas, Rizz.
All right, St. Louis, let's talk about pests. Ants, spiders, roaches, mice, they're not paying rent. And they're definitely not invited. And mosquitoes and ticks, they could carry diseases that put your family and pets at risk. Alpha-Gal, West Nile, no thank you. So do it the smart way. Amco Range of Termite and Pest Solutions, protecting what matters since 1965. That's 60 years, same local family right here in the St. Louis area. And they're not just into gimmicks or high-pressure sales. No gotcha contracts. No nonsense. Just pros who show up and get results. They've got hundreds of 5-star reviews on Google, an A-plus rating with the Better Business Bureau, and they stand behind everything they do with a 100% satisfaction guarantee, meaning if you're not satisfied, they will come back and make it right. And they've, of course, got their best price guarantee. And they're your source for it all. Termite protection, mosquito and tick control, stopping ants and roaches, keeping mice out, plus new bundle plans with big discounts. Ask for the Rizz Show special, get a free quote over the phone or free on-site inspection. 636-441-BUGS or online at amcoranger.com, AMCOranger.com, protecting what matters since 1965.
Happy birthday, Rizz.
So my wife was in Paris back in the year 2000, I think, when they won the World Cup.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and she said it was amazing.
Yeah, I bet.
And you were out there over the weekend when they won the big
Champions League.
The big Champions League, huh?
Yeah, well, I was in London when Arsenal won. When Arsenal won the Premier League, and it was bonkers. And I was like, before and after the game, it was wild. And I was sending videos back to the kids like, oh, man, I wish you guys were here. This is such a cool experience because these people are crazy. Totally crazy. And I had a couple interactions that were real fun. And then, lo and behold, a week later, we are in Paris when PSG, Paris Saint-Germain, was taking on Arsenal in the Champions League final. And the final doesn't take place in one of these cities. It took place in Budapest. But it's going on, and all of a sudden we realize, oh, the last night that we're there is
the final game.
The final. And I told the kids, I was like, yo, if they win, this city is going to go insane. And they said, what if they lose? And I said, it's going to be worse.
It's going to go insane, too.
I was like, it'll be
Either
worse.
way, it's going to be insane.
Like bonkers if it's good, if they win, and insane if they lose, because they'll set fire to cars. It'll be crazy. And we were right by the Louvre. We were staying on the Sebastopol, which is right by Rivoli, like the main strip there that goes along the river.
And they wound up winning.
Dude, they won. And we had like an apartment. It's like a Airbnb that was on the third or fourth floor, I guess. But you can still hear the streets. The windows are old as heck, and you can hear the streets going on a normal night. And I'll show you some videos. We got video of right outside of our hotel or whatever it is during the game, and there were fireworks and flares and rampages. Like people were scattering so much, in fact, that like we got pinned into this one area, and the girls were freaking out.
I love a good sports riot.
They're like, I've never felt more unsafe in my life.
Yeah.
Running from thousands and thousands of people that were running through the streets, and I don't know if they were running from cops or if they were running from because of the fireworks.
It was running in celebration.
No. This was during the game.
Oh, okay.
This was during the game. They were down 1-0 at the time, and I think they got awarded a penalty, and some fireworks went off into the crowd, so a lot of the crowd was running out.
Yeah.
Dude, we were in the middle of it, and then what do you know? They win, so we rushed from dinner back to the place to kind of have a safe spot. And we had our windows open, so like all Europeans were like hanging out of the windows, and it was crazy, and it did not stop. So we got no sleep that night. The night before, we were trying to go to the airport. Fireworks, sirens. A few people. I think a few people a few hundred people were arrested. I don't know if anybody died, but I know there were some injuries. And right down the road is where all the tear gas and the I think they did burn some cars. And there was tear gassing like about 3 blocks from us.
Yeah, listen, when you win a championship, you got to burn it down.
It was awesome.
You got to burn it down,
and
man.
the whole time,
that's how you do it.
The whole time my family was harassing me. They're like, why do you think this is cool? I was like, dude, this is a lifetime experience. You guys will never experience something like this. You're in a city that's going bonkers for something like this. You got to soak it in.
Yeah.
You got the Stanley Cup Finals starting tonight. You got Carolina and Vegas. Something's being lit on fire. One of these teams
and
win.
it's funny they say it because my son goes, Americans would never do this, and I go, yeah, right.
Oh, yeah.
Philadelphia burns cars for.
Well, they have to
nothing.
put grease on the light pole so people don't climb light poles.
Yeah, I said, guys, imagine the Super Bowl energy, but it's a bigger league that takes longer and is all across Europe. So it's like European countries against others. So it's Paris versus London.
Europe is famous for burning stuff when a team wins a championship.
Plus I go, you're in France, like some of the most rebellious by nature people on earth.
Do we burn things?
Oh, yes.
I mean, Vancouver also had to, remember when they
lost.
Or they lost, yeah. It was
when
crazy.
They lost in
They
94
busted
to
up,
the
like,
Rangers.
The Prada store, all those stores, they just broke all the windows.
Well, I just compared it. Yeah, I compared it to Super Bowl and said, imagine the Super Bowl times 50 with more history and crazier people. Like
Our National
that's
Guard
what we're
unit
dealing
would
with.
get activated every year the Bulls won to go to Chicago.
Really?
Yeah, but they light stuff on fire. I'm talking specifically for sports championships.
I was at Illinois State when the White Sox won the World Series in like 05.
Were there fires?
Illinois State's campus went insane. And like
Tear
my
gas
roommate's like,
insane?
let's go out and run. And they were, there was a
let's
light
go.
pole over and people were getting nuts.
Yeah,
I don't remember
there's
fires.
destruction, but fire. In Europe, they're famous for overturning cars and lighting them on fire.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It was cool. I mean, other than not sleeping, and my son was so angry because he's trying to sleep. He's like right there.
They want to get out there.
There's fireworks just going off. It's 3, 4 in the morning, and then
Wild.
on our way to the airport at 5 a.m., it's still the same. It's as if it was 9:30 p.m. the night before. There's just hundreds
What are
of
they
thousands
fueled
of
by?
people everywhere.
Joy.
Just going
Fueled by joy?
crazy.
Sometimes it's like that cute aggravation or cute, what do they call it? Like where
Cuteness,
cute aggression.
aggression.
Yeah. You get so excited, you just want to like strangle.
Yeah,
You know?
light something on fire.
Yes.
Let's go.
They were hugging and throwing things and going crazy. The only thing I've experienced anything close to that was when Japan made it to the round of 16 for the first time. I was there when it happened, and at 6 a.m. they won, and we came out of the bars, and the sun was coming up, and I was in Shibuya Station, that very famous
They're
intersection.
not rioting over there.
No, it was 100,000 people in the same station. I even crowd surfed across the big intersection there, but there was no violence.
Yeah, they
there
keep
was
everything
no
nice
broken
over there.
glass.
Yeah. Even Wrigleyville, when the Cubs won. Like my friend worked at, I think it's called the Crowbar or something down there, and she was like, it was nuts.
So funny. Like, we won! Burn it down!
Well, you don't know what to do. It's unregulated emotion. I think you're onto something with it's like cuteness aggression. Because when the Chiefs won the Super Bowl for the first time, I threw up, and I didn't. It was an involuntary. I went out. I was so like
hyped.
I wanted to cry and scream, and it's been
Break
50
things.
years, and I've been a fan my whole life, and I didn't know what to do with my emotions, and I just went outside and threw up in a bush.
There it goes.
And
Moon showing video of what's going on in Paris.
This is what was
the
happening,
streets.
and it was everywhere. See,
They
I
all
was
have
just,
fireworks.
Yeah,
Everybody's got fireworks.
But the fireworks and the guys with flares were like running by us, and those flares are like, if you're right next to them, they are hot, dude.
Fleur de lis.
So fireworks and flares are just going
Looks like fun.
up and down the alleys. I will say, it was amazing. And now I'm also.
sucks to be that car.
I'm not somebody that like gets freaked out by this kind of stuff because I feel like I can kind of get somewhere really quickly, but my girls were really
Yeah, you're not used to that. All right, listen, we got to take one final break. We'll come back, wrap her up.
If you're somebody who's looking to purchase a home or refinance maybe, or maybe just consolidate some credit card debt and you don't know what to do, I know what to do. You call my guy Stewie from Stewart's American Mortgage Corporation. Stewie's the man. He makes it easy. Any questions on rates, the industry, the trends, just give Stewie a call. Whatever you got a question about, he will patiently and thoroughly answer it. He'll always be honest with you about what's best for your current situation and provide guidance and walk you through every step of the process. And the best part of his process is that his signature loan, which is known as the Bagel Loan, will be available to you if you're borrowing more than $200K for a new home or a refinance. Now, what that means for you is the Bagel Loan is a loan that wipes out everything usually associated with closing your loan. I'm talking about things like no underwriting fees, no appraisal fees, no title fees, no lender fees, and no closing costs. And when you add those up and you look at the total, you're going to be mind blown at how much money you actually saved at closing. And if you're getting a refinance, you get extra Bagel Loan benefits like money back in your pocket and less financed into your loan, and you can maximize the cash back on a cash-out refinance. Plus, he gets you closed in 10 to 15 days. Personalized service with integrity, because when you call Stu, you're talking to Stu. Call or text him right now on his cell phone, 314-324-4440. Tell him Rafe sent you, or you can just Google the Bagel Loan and reach him that way. NMLS number 226715.
Rizz. Daddy, wake up, Daddy.
All right, think about how much of your life is online. Your banking, your shopping, your personal info, it is all out there. And the scary part is these cybersecurity threats, identity theft, massive data breaches, you're hearing about them all the time. It feels like you're hearing about a new big one every week. But the flip side of that is all of those threats, all that cybersecurity stuff It's created a massive demand for people who know how to protect us. And this is where you come in. Skilled pros who could fight back against cybercrime. Centric Training will train you. Forget spending 4 years in college. Centric's hands-on training can prepare you for a new, high-paying IT career in as little as 4 months. They train you on the exact most current technologies that St. Louis employers are looking for right now. They don't just train you and send you on your way. Job search assistance is a huge part of the program. It's no wonder 1,800 companies have hired Centric grads. So what are you waiting for? Let's get going. Centric.com/Rizz, CENTRIQ.com/Rizz, CENTRIQ.com/Rizz.
Rizz. Daddy, wake up, Daddy.
I'm glad to be back in St. Louis, back in town, and back where I can go over to see Victory at Men's Health. Right before I left, they texted me and said, "Hey, it looks like you're about ready for some more vitamins. Your vitamin pack, which is specifically made for me by Victory Men's Health because of where my blood is at right now, what I am needing as far as supplemental help with vitamins." And I said, "Yes, it's perfect timing." So they shipped them to me, and they were here when I got back from Europe. And now I'm ready to go back into the Town and Country location. By the way, they have 4 locations. So I can have a vitamin IV drip. I need it. I want to be hydrated. I want to make sure that I'm just packed full of all the goodies from everything that I lost from such a trip. My circadian rhythm is thrown off. There's only so many things I can control. But what I can control is I can ask for help where help is provided. And that is Victory Men's Health. I can have victory, and you can too. 4 different locations, like I mentioned before. Both O'Fallon's. That's the Illinois and the Missouri one. They're covered. Sunset Hills even has a cardiovascular testing facility down at that location, and Town and Country that me and Rafe and King Scott go to on a regular basis. Check them out today. Do yourself a favor. Do the whole world around you a favor by being the very best that you can be through Victory. VictoryMen'sHealth.com.
Rizz. Daddy, wake up, Daddy.
All right, St. Louis, I'm picky about who I let work on my house, especially the roof. After storms last year, I hired the Happy Roof Company, and I'm telling you straight, it was the best call I made. First off, they were easy to work with, clear communication, real answers. They stayed on top of all the details. Second, and this was huge, they helped me with all the insurance stuff. I remember talking to the adjuster, and they got the adjuster speak. I don't know what's going on. Thank God Mike from the Happy Roof Company was there when the adjuster was there. I wasn't stuck playing phone tag, trying to translate everything. And when everything was said and done, the roof looks great. Everything's tight. It's clean. They use superior high-end products, expert field supervisors. They back shingle roofs with a 10-year labor warranty. They've also got an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. So if your roof is old, if it's leaking, if it's storm damaged, call the company I used. I cannot recommend them enough. The Happy Roof Company. 314-665-3001 or online at thehappyroof.com.
up, Daddy.
Hey, remember the way you felt when you were 25? Back then, you know, those early morning workouts were a breeze, and you had a drive that kicked in way before your first cup of coffee. Now, fast forward to today, you're almost 50, you feel like you're losing that edge. It might not be your age, it could be low T, low testosterone. Now, I'm not just an endorser for Mentality, I'm also a client. I go to their Chesterfield location every Wednesday. They have a South County location as well. I went to Mentality because I wanted to get back to the guy I used to be. And they start with a comprehensive 100-point blood panel to help get to the bottom of what's really going on. Then they build personalized treatment plans using testosterone replacement therapy, targeted peptide therapy, help restore energy, focus, and drive. In fact, 94% of men report renewed energy and focus within 60 days. This isn't some new, trendy, off-the-shelf solution of the month. Mentality's all about real medicine. While they can't actually make you 25 again, they could get you back to feeling like yourself. So schedule your appointment at lowtusa.com. That's low, L-O-W, the letter T, USA.com. Mentality.
Rizz. Daddy, wake up, Daddy. Christmas Rizz.
Battlehawks Nation, caw! This is what we've been waiting for all season. The St. Louis Battlehawks have officially clinched a playoff spot and earned dome field advantage. That means playoff football is coming to St. Louis, and the energy inside the dome, is already electric during the regular season. Can you imagine what it's going to be during playoffs? Mark your calendars, Sunday, June 5th at 5 p.m. Battlehawks host the Louisville Kings in a playoff game right here in St. Louis. If you've been to a Battlehawks game, you already know that there's nothing like hearing thousands of fans yelling "Caw is the law" together. The team has done its part by securing that home field advantage. So now it's time to turn to us. We need to pack the dome, make some noise, grab your friends, wear that Battlehawks gear, and help create one of the loudest crowds in St. Louis sports history. Tickets are available right now. The game is expected to be one of the hottest tickets of the season, so get it today at UFLBattlehawks.com. That's UFLBattlehawks.com. Let's defend the dome, support the team, and help send the Battlehawks to the United Bowl. United, we battle. UFLBattlehawks.com.
Rizz.
Oh, here's a little pro tip. We have West County Auto Body, the best auto body in the country, right here in town, right there at Lindbergh and Page. Super easy to get to. It's right in the heart of the city. And here's my pro tip. Now, if you got yourself into an accident, don't just let them take it to the tow yard and sit there, because there's a good chance you're going to lose your car because they can just take it from you. Go to West County Auto Body. They're going to help you out. So have them send the car to West County Auto Body and get your car done the right way with West County Auto Body, who actually works for you. They don't work for the insurance, so they're going to fight for you. And guess what? You get to keep your car. It's absolutely amazing. You're going to be driving that car in no time, and it's going to be safe, reliable, and you're going to be thrilled you went to West County Auto Body. And listen to me. I mean, I've heard numerous folks talk about how successful it has been to go to West County Auto Body, and I've experienced it myself, and my neighbor across the street has experienced it. Absolutely amazing. They're going to take care of you, and that's what I love about them. They're local, and they have one location. Even though you hear their name, you think it's a giant chain. It's just one location right in the heart of St. Louis, and Rob and his team over there are absolutely incredible, and they're just good folks over there. So go visit the awesome team at West County Auto Body and get your car done the right way. Don't make two mistakes. Just take it straight to West County Auto Body, and you can go to westcountyauto.com to learn more. Go to westcountyauto.com.
Rizz. Daddy, wake up, Daddy. Merry Christmas, Rizz.
All right, St. Louis, if life's throwing you a curveball, I want you to meet the Auto Loan Pro. Let's face it, anybody can sell you a car, but it takes a pro to truly help you get back on track. Now, maybe you've hit a bump in the road with your finances, and the thought of financing a car makes you want to vomit. And that's where the Auto Loan Pro comes in. They don't just hand you the keys. They will work their tuchuses off, their butts off, to get you the best rate possible with little to no money down so you could drive away confident. And the Auto Loan Pro team partners with over 50 lenders to find the right solution for you. They know every situation is going to be different. They're going to guide you through every step, making the process simple, straightforward, and stress-free. So if you are thinking about financing your next car, there's only one thing you need to know. Choose the Auto Loan Pro. Don't settle for less. Get the help you deserve. Visit autoloanpro.com today and see how easy getting back on track could be. Download that free playbook for success. That's autoloanpro.com, where the real pros work for you. Autoloanpro.com. All right, that is it for us. Donnie Fandango's next. Appreciate you all tuning in. If you missed anything on the program, make sure you check out the clip of the day brought to you by Michael's Flooring. Also, the podcast brought to you by Dobbs Tire and Auto Centers. And the podcast is titled,
Show Me Where the Tick Touched You.
I don't want that alpha gal.
No, who does?
Not me.
It's on you, dude.
Don't put that out there. I don't want that.
You've been hexed, brother.
I don't want that.
I'm your alpha gal.
Moon, what else?
So I have Moon and the Teenage Dirtbag Show coming up. Is this the first one of the year? This might be.
Sounds like
This
it.
might be the first one of the year. It's at Rotten Apple Fest out in Sparta, Illinois, and it's coming up in 3 weeks. So June 20th, and we're talking about Cold. Remember Cold?
Sure, yeah.
Revis, Smile, Empty Soul, Moon and the Teenage Dirtbags, Broken Blind, and Blank Slate. So
Wow.
last year we did it. Was it last year or maybe the year before with Saliva? And man, it was fun. People.
Cold. How about that? Scooter Ward.
Yeah. How do you know everybody's name in every band?
I don't know.
It's
That's a
amazing.
weird thing that's lodged in there.
That's your thing. But this is going to be a great show, and it's only $29. You can see a lot of bands, and it's a lot of fun. Cool community. They got a whole area out there for concessions, and it's going to be a blast. So Moon and the Teenage Dirtbags out there on June 20th. You can get tickets. Just look up Rotten Apple Fest in Sparta, Illinois on their Facebook.
Learn.
I will be in Herculaneum this Saturday.
Whoa.
I know. It's exciting.
Whoa.
Yeah.
10 to noon, we're going to be recycling electronics. So if it's got a cord or a battery and you want it out of your house, come recycle it. And I want to say much love to St. Louis Jefferson Solid Waste Management for funding this experience. And I hope to see you at the Herculaneum Document Destruction and Electronics Recycling event.
Rafe.
I'll be counting down in 3, 2, 1, and we will all say Alpha Gal Rizz together. And a
No,
hex.
no,
3,
no,
2,
no.
1
1.
Alpha Gal Rizz.
Everyone on the radio just said it.
That's not funny.
You just St.
No
Louis just
meatball for
hexed
you in
brother.
Italy.
That's not funny.
This man's going to be eating gluten-free baguettes.
No
Don't
carbs
wish that
in
on
Italy.
somebody.
I'm not wishing it on you. I'm protecting
I
you.
don't want to put that
I'm
out
putting
there.
my
That's
healing
not
white
on
light
there
on you.
anymore.
You will
I'm not-
never get Alpha
I'm not a
Gal.
fan
How do you
of
like
that.
I
that?
don't even believe that.
I don't want that. Take it off from me. Get it out of here.
Let's see.
It's not on you.
We might take it off you Friday.
Scott.
We'll see.
No. Also, follow me at King Scott Rules if you want to see my incredible journey with the Blues or the Blue Angels. It's going to be awesome. I'll be up in
What?
this.
Call back.
What?
That's good.
Or maybe not. But anyways, you just follow me at King Scott Rules. One of the two.
All right, we leave you with a selection from our Team Bears member today, brought to you by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. And you know what? Michael's is good too.
Michael's is the best.
Michael's is
Get
great.
your floors.
Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill celebrates soccer's biggest summer at Hot Shots all tourney long. Get the details at hotshotsnet.com. From Wood River, Illinois, Matt Williams is our Team Bears member today. And Matt, once you hear this song, here it is. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Energy up.